Hello, chat. Welcome to yet another. We will literally cast your games. Please just give us the replay code. Please. Kind of days. Yep, we are casting more Eternal Return today. Woodbine's in call, but I haven't joined yet, so I'm being toxic. Look at him. Currently streaming, chats. If my Eternal Return would open though, that would be like fire. But it's just not. It is opting not to. Come on, we're almost there. There it is. It has launched. Ooh, we get a free uncommon / rare skin voucher. Hi, Stickbot. I wish you would leave when I banned you, but... Wait, is it... Oh, am I... Huh? What happened to you? Why are you not showing up right now? Game capture. Add existing. Eternal Return. Work? There it is. I don't know what happened to it. I lost my Eternal Return source. Ugh. Hello, the woodest of binds.
Heaven Aztec.
Yes, up.
Hello.
Okay. I didn't hear the hello first part of that. If there was one, I was just confused. I was like, oh no, I'm being propositioned. Anything good in your personal store?
There's a personal store.
No, you didn't. It's the same.
The everyday thing.
Everyday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you live?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
you
should
just
be.
Okay, cool.
Hypothetically.
Yes, you are. Off topic.
Off topic.
You know how I sent you the Blade and Soul Neo like pre-download thing?
Yeah, I have not downloaded that yet.
Yeah, so I did that. And then it was like you need the like Korean ID in order to play, and I was like, okay, let me try a different account. So I got it in my other account.
Yep.
And I re-downloaded a different one, and I have now Blade and Soul Neo and BNS Neo both downloaded on my computer from the same purple app.
Oh, and they're different?
I don't know.
Okay.
But I have two of them now, and I don't know which one's the correct one, and so. Yeah.
Well, that's not confusing at all.
We'll figure it out when the game comes out.
Yay!
Yay!
The heck?
Are you ready to cast their games?
Their games for free?
For free.
For free. It's true. I am ready to cast people's games for free, but before that, I think we're probably just going to cast Scrim games.
That's usually what happens.
That is usually what happens, but we will cast your games for free.
Your games for free. Yours.
If you let us. Please, God, let us.
Please, God.
We are begging you, please.
For him, honestly, like, we're on our hands and knees here.
I will do anything to cast your games.
Your games.
Specifically you, whoever's listening right now.
You. Yeah, you.
Oh, you got me codes, my goat. Lobby
I got you
2.
some codes. Lobby 2 from the 9th. From 2 days ago.
That's this patch.
That's this patch, so we can actually do it.
Okay.
And I totally didn't pick this one because ERBUS, Airbus Puppies, you're the best.
Oh, is Airbus's puppies here?
Yeah, it's in that hobby. ERBUS.
Oh, is this the Twilight lobby?
No, this is Scrims.
Scrimmies. Oh, this is Scrimmies.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, I don't know if I can do Erebus Puppies and 2 God's Strongest Teams.
No. I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, that's too much. That's
There's
quite
there's also a
frankly too
team-
much.
There's a team that's just called Yua does not have a gun. Which I don't know what that means.
Where's Yuo when you need to beat the allegations?
I don't know what that means. So
Okay, my bad. I suppose I should stream to you, huh?
I suppose.
That should be the right thing.
Yeah, looks good.
Awesome. And now I should actually get the replay code. That's
Yep.
boom. Boom. Boom.
E-R-B-U-S. Secret puppies are the best. I don't remember the rest of the chant.
I don't know, but my mind was like, that's immediately like a third of the Baby No Money song.
Oh my god, are you sure you don't want to cast a game from purple-haired woman with a whip who stole my VF blood sample
I
after
am
painstakingly
very
saving money
confident I
is
don't
secretly my
wanna say
teammate
that.
on an island that's full of weird people?
Oh no, I don't want to cast Lore Lovers.
That's not their name. Say it right.
I think executive decision.
Say it right.
My bad. Executive order.
Okay, just repeat after me. The purple-haired woman with a whip who stole my VF blood sample after painstakingly saving money is secretly my teammate on an island full of weird people.
The purple-haired woman who stole my VF blood sample
So far, so good.
is secretly my teammate.
No.
Yeah, I missed that. There's a part about being insane there, right?
No.
Oh.
So you missed the part of after painstakingly saving money.
Oh, okay. After painstakingly saving money is actually my teammate
Is
secretly my teammate on an island full of weird people.
There we go. We got there. I think we should.
Please get me into a game. Boom. We will cast your games. Please, God, please.
And getting into game number 1, we have here Dim Sum spawning in on the Fiora. We have names hidden, so it's going to be really, really hard to cast without knowing their names. At Aztec. And he's muted. Chat, help me. He just exploded for no reason. He's just not here. This is just a solo commentary. I've been debated. He's just kidnapping me here, forcing me to cast a game where I can't even see the players' names. Every Secret Puppy's Chloe already in a fight with a member of Everyday WWE XYZ on the Arda. So if anyone's in the chat, you come here often? Just to watch Aztec not able to stream properly because his mic just doesn't want to work. I think what happened.
Oh my God, I'm
is-
back.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, you're back.
I have literally no clue what happened. The game started and I lost full like computer audio.
Oh, shit.
That
Did
was
you wiggle your
crazy.
headset cord?
No,
All right.
it just stopped. And I was like, oh,
Stopped.
okay, my bad. I'm sorry.
Very nice. Very nice. Not scuffed
Fighting.
at all. Not scuffed at all.
Anyways, did you take a look at all the teams and tell them how good it is?
Yeah, I told them exactly that. There was nothing else that I was saying.
Oh, you didn't say anything like mean at all? Oh my God, please just lock to anything. We're getting to a fight with Carla here. Carla? Katja not really going to be able to get away. The entire team is there. I do need to turn on, what's it under?
That's what I was
Dave?
flaming you for.
Player name? Sorry,
Player
I don't like
names.
finding out who's who.
Yeah. Yeah, already a couple kills going down to Everyday WWE XYZ. They already have 2. So they're looking pretty poised to win here. Getting a kill off of Airbus Seeker Puppies. We have another fight here in Forest as we have Fei Xiao and Tetsuo going out on Wraith Kira. Wraith Kira using the ultimate to get the kill. Very nicely done there. Project Melody chasing to get another one. Wraith Kira dashing in. Kajik getting some long-range auto attacks, but getting a little bit of distance is Tsubao and getting up.
Pretty clean early game fights coming in here by everyone. Looks like another early game fight's going to come in. Erebus' Secret Puppies finding Wraith Kira. Easy +1 here. Also going to get the bear. I don't know if any of them have Anima Reaper, but that's 18 free stacks onto early night 1.
Yeah, very nicely done finding that kill for Erebus Secret Puppies. Talking a little bit about their team comp, they are always kind of known, PK Firebad, mainly only playing the tank Irem, as Tsubao getting caught out here in Warehouse. Yeah, the tank Irem for them, and then Mugen only really knows how to play some like Pen Alex builds, so interesting comp for them as they're going for their tried and true.
Oh, Erebus Cedar Puppies scrimming with Milkshakey over here, not really wanting to take the full fight on either side, just kind of seeing who can get. I believe they're fighting over the wolves and some cooking there. Still a minute left in this night phase here. Everybody making sure to clean up. About now is when I believe people start deciding where they want to go. Those look like Erebus' Secret Puppies and Milkshakey here going to be looking towards this hotel tree. Theodore from Maltquakey going down on the other side of the map, unfortunately. I'm actually surprised the hotel's still up here. Nobody actually managed to get this hotel. Let's take a look at the other teams here. Wraith Kira, I managed to click like the only other person that would not have gotten us somewhere on the map. Galzar and Pymaster looking to take this temple here. 3 teams actually positioning towards temple. Maltquakey seeing that, just wanting to get out here, going to the free meteor, but a fight starting over in cemetery over here. Feng Zhao and Susabao just getting onto Listless Scholar, unfortunately way out of position here. Not going to be getting anything. Ooh, you does not have a gun, not getting much here. Fight starting to go out across the map. The Aya getting the poke down here. The tree is already gunned, so we're fighting just a fight here. I don't know if the crafts have gone through. The Christian down to 1 HP here. Seeing if Rats is going to get the finish. Jan looking for the +1. Trying to get out of here, though. Not getting anything. Really unfortunate situation for Hugo Rana. Hopefully, they already got the actual piece here, but we have another fight here in Forest between 3 teams, it looks like. Aquafina looking to get out of here as the fight continues on the other side of the map. God respawning. God has returned, looking to pump here. Gals are going in kind of like 1v5 right now, looking to just get what they can. Not able to finish any kills as the EREM goes down. It looks like Milkshakey got the prio here. And Galazor is chasing down Booty Bandit here. Booty Bandit, very, very good Chloe, using this Nina to their advantage to make sure they can get out. But Aquafina has the flank, and here's Pymaster blocking off the other exit, and that's another +1 coming out from Maltquakey.
Unfortunate for Erebus Secret Puppies wiping early. They got 3 early kills and played that fight kind of well over there in Hotel. But it was not for them as the third party comes down and every member gets chased individually. As we see Korean and Rats fighting here in stream. Big Alonzo ult coming down, and Rats' ultimate's going to keep him alive a little bit longer. Fruitcake going down to El Sorelse. Lissa Skull, we're chasing some more kills. We'll see if they can find Rat. They get the point on him. Doesn't even need it. Tolki, last member, running away. We see the Jackie emote from Maxis running over there. And that... Yua does not have a gun, getting some kills over there. I think this was the last team put together for the scrim in an emergency situation because they just needed someone else to have this game even happen for this lobby. So thank you, Yua does not have a gun, for joining up here.
Definitely a strong game one, it looks like, but a strong combo coming out by this artist. Not enough to keep his teammate alive. Tausa Bao going down, unfortunately. Feng Zhao kind of looking to play here, looking to see if they can get this +1, but they're just going to leave, make sure that Hude Rana does not get an additional kill here as these objectives are spawning tonight. Surprisingly, no fights have really broken out. Just Korean Rats and Milkshakey looking to fight over this other alpha that spawned. Fruitcake going down to half HP. Rats just leaving to make sure they don't wipe. Wraith Kira getting another +1 as... Lumi's getting obliterated.
Me getting obliterated by Gels or Pymaster and Aquafina. Very nice fight over there, winning the Mithril over there in Hotel for them. They're going to be very happy about that early prio, that early tempo they have for builds. Another fight going down here. Yua does not have a gun, trying to go in Lissa Scholar in the middle of all of the enemy team here, using the shield to kind of back out a little bit. Max is throwing down the yellow to try to tell him off. Hitting the blue does not get the green root, but the Nimrod's Gate bringing them inside. The Alonzo ult trying to tell them off, getting ulted backwards as Lissa Scholar. Max is getting brought really, really low, flashing away from the Abigail ult. Abigail finishing off that kill before Elsa Relse can really tell him off with those auto attacks. Now Elsa Relse having to run away from the Nimrod's Gate. Can they hop off the wall? They can. They're going to find some safety over there. No more Nimrod's Gates. Using the vision, Abigail dashing over the wall with the E, but not able to catch up still.
A lot of fights going around the map right here with Tolkien needing to run away, but a third team has joined the fight. Or is it just Wraith Kira actually getting caught out right now by Malquakey? Looking to get the reset here onto Korean Rats. But a fourth team has joined the fray. Dim Sum looking to get in as Galazor diving in on God and Project Melody. Project Melody down to half HP is going to have to completely like disengage here. But Pymaster just kind of walks up and chunks them out. Getting the res here on Malquakey's side, as I believe the fight's continuing over here. Rats being chased over by Dim Sum. Rats going down. Korean Rats honestly having a really unfortunate game so far. Kind of just getting picked off one by one of these fights by the 3Ps and 4Ps.
Right, yeah, unfortunate. Korean Rats losing a member there. It's still day 2, so they'll still get those respawns down for another couple seconds as we are moving on to day number 3, I believe. So now it's going to take 200 credits to res everyone. People are going to start getting down some more 4-score buys. We do see the items over here, the Korean names everyday WWE XYZ having a lot of early items, huge tempo here. We see Wraith Kira poking around in archery range, seeing if they can find a fight here. Tusu Bao telling him off with the ultimate. He is already in form. They're going to try to delay that for maybe before the engagements. Using the ult early is Feng Xiao going in on Wraith Kira. And now Tusu Bao is all the way in, but Sumai not really able to follow up. We have God over there laying down some covering fire for Wraith Kira. Wraith Kira having God and Anime on their side with Project Melody right there. Feng Xiao getting brought down early by the snipes. Wraith Kira chasing around. They have the Nimrod's Gate to escape, and they're going to run all the way to Fire Station for safety.
I feel like Wraith Kira has been having a bit of a fun game so far. I feel every time we see Wraith Kira is in the middle of a 1v3, 1v5, having a good time. Just so much confidence in their team to actually like back them up and make sure that they can get these kills. This Aiden character is so mobile, so DPS heavy, also still so bulky, very good at everything. And Wraith Kira really like pulling that character to their max potential.
Yeah, he's a pretty good player. You see him quite often playing the Aiden, playing the Eshion when he needs to. Dim Sum looks like they're in combat again. The Art is getting caught out over there. With the covering fire, and Wraith Kira on top of God, and Wraith Kira are going to bring down Sumai. And now the Eshion's left to rat by themselves.
Yeah. 45 seconds until the next day spawn here. Everybody kind of playing, I don't want to say slow, but kind of looking to like make sure that they're getting position on the map as we get into this later phase in the game. But this Yan getting the flash in right here. The Abigail keeping them alive for honestly a long period of time. Yan trying to get onto this. Arda here. Arda going down to 1, but on the other side of the map, it's Darko versus Hyun Woo trying to stay alive. Both of them so bulky. Big stun into the water right there. 1 HP onto this Darko trying to get away as Abigail just spamming that Q for the movement speed. Does look like you're going to get away here, but Hyunwoo and Residio are just going to be chasing here, trying to look for their +1. Day shift is about to go through. Definitely looking to make sure that they're getting the kill points here instead of this objective that spawns, as Wraith Kira's team is going to be getting this force core here from the Omega.
Yeah, they're going to get this 4-score here. I wonder who they're going to put it on. I imagine it's going to go over to maybe Wraith Kira, because he's the tankier player, and the other squishier character should already have their 4-score buys down. So whenever that Omega spawns, it's usually time to start placing 4-scores on some less priority items, normally reserved for the tank, because it's not giving them a whole lot of damage, just keeping them alive longer in these fights.
Going into
going
to another like lull state of the game here. As I was saying earlier, another fight is going to be happening in this beautiful Lul State. Massive combo actually coming on to the entirety of everyday WWE XYZ here. Last character, Darko, just trying to get away here. Not even a close fight. Beautiful combo coming out by Hugo de Ron on the entire team of everyday WWE XYZ. Unfortunately, going out in 7th place here. 7 kills though, 7th place, not too bad. That is still 7 points. And a pretty unfortunate placement, but solid first game for them.
Yeah, I'm sure if they could take that one back, they would. You know, they want more placement points. 7 points is not terrible, but it's not going to keep you up in first place for very long here, because we do have other teams like Milkshake who have a whole lot of kills. As we see a fight going down here in Chapel, Lissa Skuller walking in with a W, shield going down from Aquafina, Jalazor dashing in, Lissa Skull getting brought really, really low, so Relse on the back line laying down some heavy auto attacks, Max is dashing out there, hitting the blue and trying to flash out, but getting brought down by Jalazor on the flash. Also, Relse forced to rat away and try to res their team. They're minus 400 from that.
Where's the other fight? There it is. Wraith Kira managed to get onto another team here. Huga de Rana getting real low. That's a wipe for Huga de Rana, actually. Wraith Kira's team on Milkshakey actually doing so well this game. We were talking earlier about how Wraith Kira is playing very aggro, looking to get these kills as much as possible, and it's really been working out for them so far. The sustain of God and the additional like DPS of Project Melody's Koch is just doing so much for them in these fights.
Yeah, they have the long-range poke, and they have the all-in from the Aiden. They're getting a whole lot of wombo combo bursts in these fights. We do see a couple teams here in Chapel. We'll see if this engagement happens, but Blood also getting bought down by Milkshakey. We'll see if Pie Master can get this box before this fight pops off. He does grab the Blood. Can he craft the weapon? As Jalazor's in there, he's going to live for a long time, but not long enough, as Pie Master has to just join the fight. Susubao getting brought really low. The cube onto the backline, missing, but on the but diving in is Feng Xiao getting brought down. However, did a whole lot of damage, but not quite enough. Now Jalazor finishing off Susubao. The Ekion battle here. He gets the dash away, has no more cooldown resets on that dash. We'll see if Jalazor is able to finish off this kill. He does have more timer, so I'd imagine Susubao is just going to head explode if this chase goes on for too long. Jalazor, knowing that probably pretty well, just leaves him to die in 2-1-0-7 as Susubao goes down. Another fight going up here in Temple. Max is running away. Furua does not have a gun, but unfortunately he's just brought down, and now we have 3 teams wiped out here. So, yeah, or 4 teams wiped, so we're down to 4. 3 full teams and 1 rat, as Dim Sum has Arda, who's a pretty good character at running around. But Milkshakey with the most kills here, with that very deadly long-range comp that they have going on here.
Milkshake definitely dominating the maps thus far. Now looking to go across the map here, trying to contest this Wickeling take by Malt Quakey. Malt Quakey and Milkshakey showing off. Going to be fighting here to look and see who the best drink is. But Galzor's already taken down to half HP. That Ekion has so much bulk, so much movement, but not a lot of life left. Going down to Wraith Kira, getting another kill here. Going to be taking this Wickeling buff, and now every team already trying to avoid this this Wraith Kira Milkshakey lobby. And it's just even more afraid of them. Korean Rats on Dim Sum on the other side of the map, though, getting caught here. The Heart ult keeping Heart alive, but not for long, as they're getting dove by this Ekion, unless Ekion not quite able to finish. That's a full Terminate actually coming out by Korean Rats over here. Looked a little worrying at first, but clean wipe.
Yeah, Dim Sum was able to get that res on day 4 in hospital, but just unfortunately getting collapsed on by Korean Rats, as they're going to take full advantage of those lower health bars and just get the wipe right there. Very nicely done. Tolki even diving in and soloing the Arda, which is normally a hard character for her to kind of keep up with, but because Arda can just move around while casting spells, Aya can only really shoot in a straight line, but still able to find it. Very nicely done by them.
We are down to 3 teams here, going into day 5. A little surprising. We don't usually get this many wipes. Milkshakey leaving behind God, needing to go back to pick up their teammate. As Korean Rats and Malt Quakey were like briefly in the same area, but now Korean Rats know that they're basically alone over there. Malt Quakey landing on the ground. Looks like Wraith Kira once again going in 1v3, limit testing every time here while stalling for the team to show up. And Malquicky's looking to just run away right now.
Oh.
They know they've been getting blasted by this milkshakey lineup. We'll see what happens here. Good poke on a Wraith Kira, though.
Yeah, Wraith Kira getting poked down really, really low before this fight goes down by Pie Master, missing the E, unfortunately, to engage on Jalazar, but Pie Master caught out a little bit in the backline, Project Melody getting a shot down on them. Hitting the stun is God onto Jalazar. Aquafina going back with the Q to try to heal him up, and now they're just chasing him into red. Their timers are really, really low, so they cannot afford to take much more into red. Getting the full engage onto Aquafina is Wraith Kira, hitting the one shot on him as well, so now they're chasing Pie Master, seeing... Probably just going to let Jalazar run away. Pie Master, fancy footwork on that sniper skill, but I imagine Project Melody one more dash, and yeah, you're executed right there. So now, Malquakey forced to have one member retreat, as Milkshakey already had 18 kills in this game. They're going to have a big win if they can figure this out over Korean Rats in the ends.
Definitely a very, very strong showing coming up by this Milkshakey lineup, showing everybody in this lobby that they are here to dominate and look to have this result kind of in every game going forward. Looking at the actual items here, though, they aren't super far ahead. They do have the power of this Wickeline right now, but their items are kind of on par with the rest of the teams, so they're kind of just outplaying them on the map, playing them in team fights, showing them why they're so much better. As we get into Karima's kind of poke out Wraith Kira here, but we know that Wraith Kira has never once been caught before. Rats looking at frontline here, kind of surprised that they're playing that aggro into this Aiden. Aiden is not fully charged yet, no Amperes to actually threaten this Korean Rats lineup yet, though.
Yeah, not able to. Yeah, sniper. No, it's Pistol Aya right there.
Oh, okay.
So they have kind of like a Mage Aya and say an ADC Rats on the Hearts, which actually is a pretty nasty team comp with the a burst ability with the lockdown from Alonzo. Having a Pistol Aya to kind of spam that W button right afterwards is pretty nuts damage if you can get it. Even like a tank will struggle to like live against that. And then Rat's able to keep their team alive with the ultimate if they need to, so they can easily turn around fights if it looks bad at the beginning. Getting a whole lot of poke down on Wraith Kira as Tolkien is there looking to get this engagement. Wraith Kira dashing in, using the W but not hitting any of the stuns, using the ultimate to try to get onto the backline, and Tolkien, and the ult goes down. So Bymaster is going to keep them a little bit live on the backline for longer, but Wraith Kira going down, Tolkien also alive. Can Fruitcake stun this out so that we can get a combo from Tolkien, but unfortunately not happening. Now we have God and Melody facing down Tolkien. Looks like Malquakey is going to get the res on the other side here, if they can find a zone to be alone in, which I think they are in Forest. So now Tolkien is forced to retreat to dock with no teammates, 1v3. Can they pull this out? I have my own personal doubts. Getting brought really, really low already by God, and God flashing over for the execute onto Tolkien. And now... Oh, Malquakey actually blew up, I think. So it's just Milkshakey wins.
Yeah!
Yay! I thought we were going to get a final fight, but they just win right there with 21 in dock before the final zone even begins.
Is that a -3?
I have no, because it was only the Eshion for Malquakey that was still there.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I did forget about that. They did clean the bodies. So Milkshakey winning the lobby, a little bit of an anticlimactic fight there, but we really saw the
Where did he die? Can you check Malquakey's Eshion? Did he die to the wall? No, he's just he's out of the zone.
Kind of just head boomed.
I think Jalazar just said it's over, but he could have got the res if he just hung out in Forest. But maybe couldn't quite make it.
There's what's it called?
Right
there's the loop right there. I don't know if maybe, but those are closed at this point of the day. That's wild.
Yeah, very confusing times here.
Very, very confusing.
Milkshakey taking down game 1.
Let's go.
Now for game 2. Yes.
Game 2, we have our GOAT Distilla Joker coming in with some codes because we will cast your games. Please, God, give us your codes.
Play the games, we cast them, and then we make fun of you because you're playing bad.
What's up? What's up, Ollie? What's up, Distella? What's up, True? How you guys doing? You guys living your best life? Hopefully so.
Hopefully so. For this next game, I see the first time we kind of defaulted into a back and forth. Do you want to do you play-by-play, me color?
Do you want
I think your play-by-play was pretty good.
Was it?
I think so. I think so, because your play-by-play was good.
I feel like my brain shut off. I couldn't remember how the game actually
That was
worked.
like once. That was like once. It's fine.
No, but my brain was shutting off. I couldn't remember like how you're supposed to like move around the map at all. I was like, what are teams trying to do right now? All right, we are going to be going into a Nathapon game by Yesello Joker.
By the one and only Destello Joker. There's a lot of fake Destello Jokers running around these days.
There has been a lot of
always,
fakes.
There's always what are tried and true. Even Yorok Lorox for a bit was trying to be like Destello Joker. Like, that guy's a weirdo.
Now there's like Distellar Tuker.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I just said a bad word. I'm never saying that again.
I
I said that, I was like, ew. I didn't like that.
Feel good. It didn't feel
My
good for
Desto
sure.
no? Oh. Well, oh my god, Charlotte ban.
Charlotte banned for next game if this were a tournament, but this is just ranked solo queue in Diamond Elo right now.
Where's the
what you see?
We can pretend that we're like paying attention
Teammate.
to. Boom. Hello, am I not tapped into the game?
8. You're not tapped into the game. You're trolling me. Oh, Bowser's in this game.
Huh?
That guy's a really egoist
What's
player.
happening? Why is it not showing me? Are my hotkeys not set correctly?
There's Destello Joker.
Oh, my hotkeys aren't set correctly for teammate. That's a
Hotkeys
little
are
funny.
broken.
All right, well, I didn't want to look at teammate anyways.
Yeah.
Hurry, you
Don't
carry
care.
you carry this while I fix my hotkeys.
Sure, no worries. We see here in solo queue, you'll see a couple of different team comps. Generally in scrims and in professional play, you'll see every team having kind of a front line or every team having a bit of identity to their characters that they pick. But in solo queue, you see teams like Nathapon, Alex, and Leon, which you don't know what the fuck they're trying to do. Are they a pick comp with Nathapon? Are they an all-in comp with Leon ulting into Alex? Not really sure. Because Alex can kind of cover for both of those right here. We also see Team 7 with more of a Live Forever Aiden comp with Poke from Hedgen in the back line, which is going to be really interesting. Team 2 already having 2 members going down. I'm not quite sure how that happened. Maybe they just got one shot by Carla early here, but the Aya and Aiden falling pretty early. Anyways, yeah, and then you see teams like Team 4 where they have kind of a interesting Hisui solo frontliner, which isn't something that you would normally see very often here. And Team 5 was just a triple backline, but with Barbara to kind of like stop dive and the Charlotte to keep everyone alive a little bit longer, that's going to be kind of menacing too. Some early fights going down right here. Carlos Milkers going in onto Pago on the Vanya, but using the White Lily to get away, Carlos Milker's not able to find the kill.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't change anything. It just works now.
It just works now, which is wonderful. Poet on the Alex. I believe that is Jess alt with Poet.
Oh, yeah,
So-
that is the Jast alt. Allegedly, of course.
Allegedly. So we've been told. Moonshu on the Hisui getting collapsed on. He is in the middle of no man's land with several teams around him. Even
That's 4
RuneScape players
teams.
alone trying to steal a kill right there. I think it actually found it onto Lil Jon. Equals going in on Din very, very low right here. Now we got the Endel Destroyer surrounded by the entirety of Team 6 right now. Can they find the White Lily to get away? Nope, they're getting CC'd out of it. Using the dash to hit Momshu into the wall. And Bapega is going to surely find this kill using the ultimate to get a little bit more space. Hitting the knockback scoop around them and using the force field to get a little bit of distance. But Tartaro stealing the kill and using the cube to stun them and get away. Equals going in, but I'm not really sure how wise that is. You don't have a full team. Tartaro's following up on it, though.
Definitely an interesting 2v3 coming out here. Equals stuck in the middle of 3. Still half HP. Does get full comboed by the entirety of Team 6. The Tartaro's trying to get away now. Their teammate is alive on the... Oh, beautiful yawn knockback. Carlos Milkors coming in here, trying to see if they can get any sort of kill onto Momshu. Unfortunately, not getting any damage down, actually. As we go into a bit of a chill state. Never mind, Team 7 is going to be fighting over Team 4. Team 4 might actually be going down to a really, really early wipe here. Beautiful escape coming up by Carlos Milkers, though. Completely dodging the entirety of that Aiden ult. And running away here, Hisui did get the res, so we won't be seeing a wipe here. But that will be another +1 coming in by Team 7 here, as Team 5 is going into a fight. Project Melody not quite getting the kill onto Destello Joker, our hero over here. Destello Joker down to 1/3 HP, won't be contested. Might actually get this Meteor for free, despite getting poked out there.
Yeah, they have full priority over this meteorite summoning in 20 seconds. I imagine Team 7, or sorry, Team 5 is going to be content with just the Tree of Life over there. We see another small engagement over here in Hotel for the tree. Some poke going down, but not really a full engagement quite yet.
Ooh, the yawn flash going in there, not hitting anyone. Lil Dojon completely dodging that, I believe the Tetragon. As the Charlotte ult coming out here, blocking a lot of damage, getting the Drowsy onto the enemy Charlotte. Our enemy Charlotte getting the ult down, keeping themselves alive, but a lot lower value than the Team 6 ult there. As we continue poking here, Yon going onto the tree as their team's trying to 2v3 here. Big stasis coming out by the Vanya. As the fight's actually starting to big out now. Carnivore Enjoyer kind of in no man's land as Little Dojon not using the ult for anything other than an escape at this point, as Momshu looking to finish a kill, not quite finding it. Little Dojon going down as Din getting knocked back, kind of bailed out actually by the Yawn knockback there, as Carnivore Enjoyer is going to go down to the duo of Pago and a Korean name that I can't read.
I love Korean name that I can't read. One of my favorite players this patch. Team 5 unfortunately getting wiped there, as I think they just got kind of out-sustained in the other fights across the map there. Very unfortunate for them. But Team 8, they have 3 kills now, so they're quite happy with it. Here in Hospital, we do have another fight going down. Tartaros getting sniped early, and Carlos Milker's taking a whole lot of damage as well. But they still have the Hisui on another part of the map, so even if Carlos Milkers goes down here, they're not really in any danger. Carlos Milkers turning this around and getting a full combo to Elang, one-shotting him. Elang looking kind of lost, like they didn't know how to find the kill, maybe had all their cooldowns. Yeah, just unfortunately very well played by Carlos Milkers, though, knowing that character very, very well, you know, the namesake. They love Carla's. Anyways, and they know how to play that character perfectly. They know their damage ranges early and late game, and they can turn around and kill Bowser going in onto Tartaros. Can they find this kill on the Kacha? Gonna be able to snipe it out, and they have some backup now by Jellybone. Equals having to being forced to run away. Even a teleport going in down by Elang coming back in. And now the Iron Maiden will finish off the kill, and they're going to get a Terminate onto Team 4. We already have 2 teams wiped here, which is going to open up this map a whole lot for everyone to be farming throughout this mid-game, but we still have 2 teams Hospital.
That's the solo queue life, baby. Early wipes, early fights. Distella Joker getting a beautiful F-stop onto the Haze here. Full combo. Getting one shot. It's a 2v3 already. Jellybone having to take the L here. Give over the +1 to our hero, Team 8 Distella Joker, as the Kacha just has to run away. Nothing they can do there. Beautiful F-stop coming out by Distella Joker.
And proving what I said earlier to be true, this is a pick comp with Distella Joker winning the beautiful F-stop and the follow-up by Poet, aka Jast, on this. We do have a fight here, and Doc already going down early is Little Don John, and forced to retreat is Carnivore Enjoyer and Din for team number 7 to stay alive. But yeah, Team 8, wow, I mean, that fight was played perfectly with the follow-up from Poets onto that F-stop. Like, Distella Joker knows he doesn't even really need to hit the E afterwards, because he just has all of the stun and CC from Poet afterwards to finish off the kill and one-shot anybody who dare land in an F-stop from Distella Joker.
Definitely showing us the strength of this comp in well, in these players' hands, but also in kind of this solo queue scenario. A lot more chaotic fights happening. I hate you, Lumi. These more chaotic fights in the solo queue environment where there's a lot less coordination, and you're able to get these more kind of aggressive and random picks here, as we see Distella Joker getting another catch onto a player here. Choke's already down to 1 HP, but Effect has been taking out F-stop onto 2 players of each team, as Distella Joker's just trying to get away from this tank. Ooh. But that's a Marcus. You can't get away. Getting the +1, but a really unfortunate fight coming out by our heroes.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're going to lose 2 members, but Poet able to rat it out. Team 2, their health bars got really, really low. It was a well-played fight. However, not quite able to find too many kills as Team 8. They found one. They found it on, I forget who, but Distella Joker got one of the kills, the last hits. But not able to find a wipe is what they wanted there, but happy with still getting a little extra kill, some RP, maybe for the later game if they win.
With only 5 teams left in the lobby, though, you can definitely see on the map just how open it is right now. Objectives not really being super contested, but at the same time, we
Wow.
have 3 teams all fighting over this one box. Elang's poke on this haze doing so much. Ooh, 3-man ult. But Jellybone getting completely caught out by Destello Joker over here, getting pulled back by whatever that ability is called. As RuneScape player on this AR Aya running in here, big 2-man ult by Dan Destroyer, but not getting any sort of kidnap here. And that Aya gets a one-shot after the F-stop, trying to charge the ult and not getting anything. There's only so much you can do on this Marcus. As Poet actually losing the 1v1 versus the Aiden in the backline, but it doesn't matter. This is a 1v3. Sure, you're at 100 HP, but what is Chokes going to do with just how much damage and CC there is on this teammate comp?
And teammate getting the run back against Team 2 and proving why that last fight was a fluke. Very, very well played. That damage from Leon on that Aya was crazy one-shotting. So we do see in Hospital another fight popping off here. Carnival Enjoyer getting engaged on early, but able to just back up the W from Aiden, getting a little bit of distance, getting the stun. Using the parry to find the Charlotte over there, getting a bit of damage on her, but they are healing up a whole lot with that Charlotte. So this fight's not really going anywhere because neither team has a whole lot of burst damage to kind of get through that healing. But going all in is the Aiden, getting stunned into the Tetragon for Momshu. Finding the Invincible is Carnivore Enjoyer onto John. Din in the backline getting some poke. And this fight, still nobody has died despite a billion damage coming down this whole time.
Yeah, really seeing just how valuable that Charlotte can be in some of these situations. They were poking each other for a super long time, but none of it was able to stick. Both of these teams already basically back up to full HP after fighting and using all of their cooldowns. We do see Team 8 here kind of looking to pressure them. They definitely saw those pings below them. Everybody see those farm. But they're just going to grab these bears here, kind of chill for a bit. They know there's 5 teams left, so a lot of the map is open. Really just live their best life as Team 7 and Team 6 might be running it back now. Din already dropping the ult here. Charlotte going down, getting marked, but not quite taking any real damage. Tetragon dropping down, completely whiffing onto the entirety of the enemy team. But this Drowsy might be big. It's on that support, going to sleep, but we missed the knockback on the Yawn. This looks so unfortunate for Team 6, as Team 6 is still actually managing to stall this out. Lil Dojong going down to 1 HP. They may have whiffed the combo on this Yawn, but they have not whiffed the fight. Din has to take red here to try and live.
Man, that fight was so long. I got an emergency work call, was able to settle it, and you carried the entire time because the fight was still going on when I got back.
That's
and Team
crazy.
7 losing 2 members, going -400. Yeah, definitely proving how good Charlotte is in these engagements that go on for a long time.
Tejan TPing into the dead zone over here. Not going to be able to get a full team res. Gets the Charlotte up, but Elang is on this haze, and we've all been hazed before. We know how this will end up, but actually they're managing to get away. School reopening, but not for a minute. So if they do want to use this zone, they will have to take red for a Jellybone. Playing the Garnet, a very sticky character, getting full comboed, but now Din trading their life to make sure Carnivore Enjoyer gets out. That damage greed, not really worth it. Purple box still up here though. Team 1 probably going to be claiming that, as Team 8 and Team 2 actually look to be in a little bit of a standoff here right now. Our hero, Destello Joker and gang, controlling the zone. Team 2 not quite sure how they're going to walk into this. Carnivore Enjoyer getting caught out too. Big F-stop.
Oh no!
You gotta assume that that's a wipe there. Unfortunately, Team 7, I believe, going down. Just unlucky map positioning.
They were so homeless, getting fought by Team 6 and losing, and then also getting fought down there in Hotel, and losing another member, Carnivore Enjoyer, just trying to find a res, and walking into 2 teams right there is very unfortunate for them, as the F-stop is going to confirm that kill. Now we have them fighting Lumi over here, but with another team nearby. Destello Joker's trying to stop this and get that meteorite right there, walking into the W just for funs.
Choke's completely whiffing the ult here, actually. I don't think that Team 2 can really fight here anymore.
Yeah, looks like it. They're just going to have to back off there. But Team 8 actually looks like they conceded meteorite just in favor of getting some buys down. Getting the Mithril over there for Destello Joker. He's going to be very happy about that. He loves his items, as we know so very well.
You can definitely see at this point 4 teams left, only 12 players in this lobby. Just look, we don't even really have to pull up the map here to see just how open this map is compared to a lot of the scrims that we've been watching. All the cubes are up. There's this free box with a mithril in it. It's just everybody's farming, everybody's chilling, everybody's just kind of taking deep breaths before we start going to this late game on night 4, night 5, and really see who's going to win this. Team 8 is going to be this first team that's able to set up for this Wickeling, though. Sniper Skull coming out through Team 1 over here to kind of check. They're going to be also trying to fight for this zone. But they've, I believe, seen just how strong this Team 8 is right now. 10 kills, a bunch of items. But this Bowser on this Kacha here is going to be able to take a lot of zone, just with the little drone that she's able to throw out and make sure that it's safe. But it looks like they'll actually concede this Wiggling because they see Team 6 above them. This Yawn hiding in the bush, maybe able to get something. No. They see that Team 1 seeing that Wiggling is actually in combat, gets fully conceded over to Team 8 over here. Team 1 kind of just getting stuck in no man's land, not able to get kills, not able to get the buff, and not able to really push themselves forward in this game. Silver Blitz for the win. How you doing?
How you doing, Harry? I did see something very interesting. Leon actually picking up a blood dress for the cooldown reduction. As Momchu goes in on Bowser, hitting the flash in, but not able to find the full combo into the Tetragon as they're able to get out here. Drowsy going down on Jellybone. Prego getting stunned by the bear into a whole lot of damage from Bowser. Now Jellybone trying to go back in. They have the healing drone to stay alive a little bit longer. Momchu trying to go back in to get a one-shot, but getting poked out in one tap as well. By Bowser. So yeah, not a very fortunate fight for Team 6 as they had a whole lot of engage, a whole lot of potential here, going for the res onto Momshu. Now we got Elang poking them out with the Haze Rockets, but hitting the dash out of Charlotte's. They went down minus 200 credits, but they're still in a good position here as they did not lose a whole lot of tempo. But as I was saying, yeah, Team 8 with some interesting buys here with a blood dress onto the Leon for more cooldown reduction. It's a very interesting item as they already have 2 bloods actually, which is going to make them very, very strong in this late game. The Endo Destroyer hitting a knock up onto Poet. Poet hitting a whole lot of poke right there. Effect hitting the stun into the wall. The Endo Destroyer using the ultimate to get back over the wall, but Poet flashing over to try to chase, and he's going to get brought down by the glove skill.
I high-key didn't even know that Marcus ult could go over walls.
Me neither, and I play that character.
I just learned that. Crazy. But team fight happening over here. The Tetragon is down, and they have staked their place. Full team wipe actually onto, I believe that was Team 1 over there. A very, very strong team, just barely out of position. We've all seen that what this Yawn character can do. So much damage, so sticky, and if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, you're going to be stuck in the bounce house.
Yeah, they got the refight right there, and that fight went much better for how their team fight wants it to happen. Momshu getting a whole lot more damage onto the backline before there really any response could go down by the Garnet, so...
Ooh, our hero Stellar Joker missing the F-stop, really trying their best, but got the chicken. That's some XP.
That's plus. Yeah. F-stop unfortunately missing right there as they want to chase team number 6 right here, as they are the only other full team in this game. Team 2 looking for a res somehow, looking for a Lumi or looking for a zone on their own for the final fights.
Looking like it's going to be a fire station, police station, stream kind of zone here. Team 2 chokes actually kind of walking into Team 6 here. We've all seen how much mobility this Yawn has. A little bit surprised that they don't just dive onto it. Must not have been in flash range, or my bad, blink range. As this eye is actually stuck in red right now. A little bit split. Might just be playing for second place at this point. VLSing out by Team 6 as Distilla Joker and the gang see these pings actually getting the res on Lumi here, but now how is Team 2 going to get out of here? Dan Destroyer and Chokes having to take the long way to pawn. Chokes is going to be getting really, really low on their timer here. Might have to worry about the -1. 9 seconds, 8 seconds left on this timer going into these final zones.
Yeah, they did get the res, but still not looking like the strongest team in the lobby, as Team 6 and Team 8 have been pretty much cleaning up every fight they've been a part of. We'll see if this engagement happens right here, if they get the ambush on them trying to summon over here. Deanna Destroyer walking a little bit too far up, and he's on the other side of the wall, so if Chokes decides to go in now, he'd be kind of homeless. Deanna Destroyer getting caught out here, getting knocked by Momshu and being forced to dash out as Chokes goes in, but Deanna Destroyer not having his dash anymore is not really able to follow up a whole lot. Stasis going down by Pago, and going in as Deanna Destroyer hitting the passive auto attack. Chokes getting focused right now by Momshu and Pago, but getting the dash out of here. Momshu actually getting stunned into the wall, using Tonka skill for just a little bit longer, but not quite enough as RuneScape player is able to finish off the kill. The Aya ult stopping the Pago engagement. Pago still full HP. Very winnable fight, especially with the Charlotte back there. They're gonna have to try to find a kill onto Charlotte before trying to focus down Pago, because Pago's health bar is not gonna move with those shields and healing. RuneScape player being brought really, really low, forced to take some red. Deanna Destroyer also trying to find some space so they can reset this and maybe even look for a res onto Chokes, but that's spotted out before they can get a double knock-up, stun into the wall. RuneScape player going in a little bit too soon, I imagine, because they're not quite full health yet. Deanna Destroyer also forced to use the blast cone back over the wall to join their team. But Team 8 walking in now, playing spoiler over this fight, hitting the wave onto RuneScape player, effect using the glove skill, missing the Blade of Truth, and RuneScape player is going to get flashed on by Poets for the final auto attack right there. Retreating to the other side is Team 6. They know that now they have an opportunity to get a res here, and they're just going to finish off Team 2 for them. So, Team 8, they're going to have to go for a final fight against Team 6, because that was a very nice TP away in the last couple seconds here.
Definitely a very, very good 3P coming in here by Team 8. I do want to point out at the beginning of that fight, as Deanna Destroyer is unfortunately just going to be taken down here. The Tetragon and the Vanya Sleep unfortunately whiffing at the very start of the fight, taking out a lot of the team fight power of Team 6 here, not really able to finish off Team 2. But those were some still a very, very bulky comp, allowing them to survive at the end. Just unfortunately having to give over those kills to Team 8 as opposed to getting them themselves.
Yep, and I actually have watched this final fight happen before, so I won't give away any spoilers because I did watch it live. But going in here, trying to find a way around is Team 6. They're going to need a pretty solid engagement, because if this fight goes on for too long, even with the Charlotte, I don't think it's going to be very good for them. Tonfa Yon is not very good in these extended fights. He really wants to just burst down one person and then push that advantage. They're going to go all the way around, taking as much time as they need into alley to try to find an engagement onto Blaze Station before this fight pops off. We'll see if they have it spotted out, though.
Honestly, a very, very smart plan coming in by this team here, immediately getting scanned, but not a play I've seen before, actually. Very surprised. Something that I'll probably be stealing for my solo queue games once. Whenever I have a zone like this, as Poet walking up here, really pressuring this Vanya, trying to make sure that they can't get this flank angle, as Momshu flashes into Effect here. Effect getting taken down to half HP. Effect getting a one-shot. Now it's just Distella Joker and Poet looking to try and maybe clutch this out here, as Pago's just getting damage pumped onto them. Stasis unstoppable, has to just disengage from this fight, allow Momshu to try and take the reins here, but they're just not getting onto Distella Joker at all. Distella Joker getting completely free reign, one-shotting two people at the same time. This is the 1v1 here, and we all know that Charlotte does not have the damage for this. It's a clean fight coming in by Team 8 here. It looked a little worrying at the beginning, but oh, this poor Charlotte's just gonna have to watch as Distella Joker cleans their entire team. Going to place for timer now, 6 seconds left, but Distella is 16. What an unfortunate end here. Checkmate for Team 8. Beautiful gameplay coming up at Distella Joker. 16 kill win, 24 points. With that
Distella Joker getting the clutch there in the end, finding 2 kills with the W first proc onto Team 6 there, killing both the Yon and the Vanya, and able to clean it up 1v1 as Charlotte just has no damage to contest Anathapon. Very, very nicely played up, and with the timer advantage to boot, there was nothing that Charlotte could do to get out of that.
Is that a camera? What's that camera doing? It's just chilling.
It was probably his W.
Why is the camera? He's just wobbled there.
it's his W when he places down like a tripod camera, and since the game ended, I think it's just kind of freaking out.
That's a little
Was
funny.
Alex on tack armor? I don't believe so. That's just.
Ooh, boom.
Nope, it was a weird crit, half crit build. Makes sense though. If they have, I mean, I think if they had the other Shuriken, Cards of Tyranny, with more crit chance on the actual weapon itself, could have been really good in the back line to be able to poke out with those auto attacks that crit. However, just using 2 other crit items. Interesting, with Helix support, of course. That was good. All right, now do you want to do the Celine game that Distillo
No,
brought
I
us?
want to do the new one that just dropped by
That
Chatter
barrel.
Silverblitz for the win,
Let's do it.
because that is the most
Honestly,
recent one.
when he put that in there, I thought it was just a super input.
Oh yeah. No, I
Mhm.
saw that and then I saw the 623U and I was like, wait, what are we talking about?
And then we just started having a melty blood fight
Okay,
in chat.
that'd be really funny because I'm sure people could. It's like playing chess over just text. It's like
Yeah,
I feel like you
yeah.
could do it. Okay, Justina
Oh.
ban.
Shot.
Wait, shot.
Yeah, so it's shot, and yeah, this is clearly a norms game as Justina's not available and ranked quite yet.
I don't know,
But yeah,
man.
4
Could be
just
ranked.
Justina's. Is it Justina or Justiana? What do you say?
Justina.
Okay, good, because that's what me and Orb say, and not what Destello says.
Where's the A? There's no A.
Yeah, I was
It's
confused
just
too, but I wanted
Y
to fit
and
in.
A. She got let into
She
ranked.
got let
That
into
must have been like
ranked.
literally today. Oh, last
Yeah.
night? Yeah.
Last night, yeah, that makes sense. Was this last night? Was it when you played this game?
Last
Last
patch
patch
was
was-
posted.
That was a hotfix?
She got nerfed. It's a little surprising.
I think she deserved the nerf, but that was my own bias from playing that character. As name, I'm not gonna say fighting against Shot right
Leanne.
here. Leanne, undescribed Leanne, fighting here in Warehouse for an early fight, but they have some backup right there by the Adina. And Deffin's another Adina, just kind of a spectator to this shot, flashing in, getting stunned up and not able to find the final hit onto undescribed Leon.
Shot really showing the value of getting a fast build. Level 4 Leanne versus level 6 Justina. Normally I'd say Leanne probably wins that fight, which is how immobile Justina is, but with a level advantage, with the item advantage, Justina's able to just kind of do whatever they want. Is the Adina here kind of trying to full combo onto Shot? The Shot coming out, not immuning any damage, not getting the kill. Defense might actually have a chance here. Going down real, the Dorito landing. Oh, Shot going down to 1 HP, trying not to give this over. Not Adina, unfortunately, a very short-ranged character, not able to finish the kill despite kind of Giga outplaying Shot there.
Yeah, it doesn't really even matter as we see right now the Lenny coming up for a follow-up, seeing if they can get that kill.
So
with a little bit of backup from Isekai and Bernice. Yeah, you know, you could have played it better. Should have played around it,
getting
I think.
emoted on by
went
this. By this Adina,
definitely-
who's already clutched onto Team 1 twice at this point. Oh my god,
fancy
Adina's actually
footwork
kind
is
of got
not
fancy
enough.
feet.
Yeah, the fancy footwork not enough as they have no teammate backup right there. This is already a pretty bloody game as across the map we see a lot of kills that have been going down already. And also, that Cacho is spawning into the wrong area as they're going to get brought down here surely. And team number 1 walking in there, he's got dying again. So that's 2 kills, we'll count him up.
You've
Isaac King's also-
you've heard of the shielded Nadine incident, but we might be talking about the Isekai Bernice incident after this, as we're getting into another fight. Ishar getting actually a pretty good knockup onto the Haze here. Haze going down to 1 HP. That is still a level 1 ultimate. It's not going to be chunking out for that much HP yet, but 100 HP is still really low. Justina getting the kill. Guabe looking to finish Mercy. Mercy over here. Mercy is asking for Mercy, but it will not be given as she just has to keep mashing that E to get away. The baseball with the empowered prop chunking and getting the free kill there as Team 7 fighting somewhere. I don't know. I'm just going to hit buttons until we find one. Team 4 getting a beautiful checkmate onto Sharma. Going down, Justina going down to 1? Ooh, 200 HP. 1 HP. barely getting away here. The mobility. Ooh, but the flash.
sheep.
Queen, the queen for checkmate right there. As minion. The Rise of Gru's not today.
Rise of Gru is not today. Team 2 already wiped somehow in this game, even on day 1 right there. Now we got undescribed Leon player doing a whole lot of damage. And now Sevix is able to finish off that kill. Now Plausible Sheep forced to retreat. They're kind of looking for some more poke though. Maybe they're an egoist and want to go in. Now we see Team 1 right here getting a couple kills over in the Chapel Forest area. Toenail going in. He only has one teammate as backup. We'll see if Imabut's able to find this ultimate back into their team, and Isekai and Shot finishing off that kill onto Realback.
There's two
now they're
in
gonna
this lobby.
Yes, I'm very happy that Adina's still in this lobby.
Oh,
Just terrorizing Team 1 here, fighting over this meteorites. The full combo from Plausible Sheep onto Leanne, but not quite enough. Leanne's going to use the ultimate flash in, seeing if they can hit the fear, but hitting the end of their range.
No queen
Plausible Sheep
combo.
missing the combo. Leanne with some fancy footwork to get out of there.
Every team kind of just fighting in Chapel right now. As we go to another fight, Toenail trying to dive the backline, but we all know just how weak Hisui is right now. Not able to get a kill. Going down to 1 HP, as they are the middle team actually right now. Leanne trying to finish off the Guabe kill. A bunch of kind of just -1s here right now. Nobody really wiping, as Sefix walking away. We've seen how good their Tsubame Isufar really getting onto these backlines, but not wanting to risk it right now, as I believe the day shifted. And I don't even know where any objectives are.
I just want to say there's been 22 kills already in this lobby, and we are on the start of day 2.
That is the Norm's life, baby.
It's the Norm's life, baby. New character gets released. Everyone's just trying to limit test a little bit here. Team 5, we're getting really, really low here in the Chapel area. But able to back up. We'll see if the sniper skill is able to find the kill. Nope. Gigi's able to dodge that. Going in is Toenail onto the Lennox right there. Guabe with the back line, a little bit of poke coming down here. And the full engagement goes down. The Twin Lash hitting down onto the Kacha. Realback trying to hit out of there, and finishing off Akim there. Now Realback's forced to maybe use the board to escape here, using the W, but gets kind of just ignored.
This Justina and William team honestly really showing just how much damage they can pump out. While the range of Justina isn't that big, it's still enough to be really like worrying, as a beautiful hook coming out by this Lennox. I'm really liking this team 5 comp here. Getting a little bit unfortunate though. Korkuni getting 2 kills there, as Mercy is showing no mercy, and really making up for that kind of unfortunate early game that they had.
Yeah, I mean, still nobody getting wiped here. The map is not going to be too open to everyone. We're still going to see a whole lot more fights, as we see Team 1 engaging on here. Plausible Sheep using that queen, but not hitting anybody. Imabut's going and hitting this stun onto the Felix. Felix flashing out of there. He's getting really, really low. Tyson hitting the ult back into there, but he doesn't have team to follow up, and he's missing the stun as well. Shot getting brought pretty low by Plausible Sheep. Plausible Sheep using the checkmate as we see minion goes down. Who will Gru be tonight? Imabut going in. He has 0 MP as they're going to finish off the downed body. And now we have a 1v1 between Shot and the Kacha, and Kacha going down. It's a Shot right there. He hit the heh emote on his main, the dial in.
Oh my god, that Justina character just does so much damage, as they're going to be getting this, well, I was going to say for free, but they won the team fight for it. They're getting the Mithril here off of the Alpha, as the Lenny and the Adela are still fighting over there. I know that the Adela was really, really low, but you gotta say it's a little unfortunate. The extra, I believe it's missing HP damage on whatever gun, whatever pistol this is here, finishing off that Adela there, as Isekai looking to get the poke here. The Isekai Bernice incident pumping out so much damage, as Leanne trying to get into this fight here, but just really getting out poked. This double backline plus Enchanter doing so much for our hero right now.
Yeah, our hero Team 1 trying to turn this around. Shot doing a lot of damage onto the Adina there, but Adina with a lot of healing, probably not going to do too much. Imabut engaging in there right now. Leanne Ooh, the Dorito also lands onto Tyson right there. I think they're just going to disengage. Unless they can find a nice engagement right here from Imabutts. Sphinx actually kind of in no man's land. As Congo getting engaged on by Shot. Shot finishing off with the ultimate. And on the back line, we see Imabutts versus Leanne actually winning that fight, which is really interesting. Melee range for Bernice to win against Leanne.
Oh,
But
thank
Sefix
God.
is going to get brought down. So now we no longer have to deal with Leon, undescript name that we do not want to say here live on twitch.television.
Thank God that team is wiped. If there was one team that I was rooting against, it was Team 6. Every time they were on my screen, I was panicking.
It just takes one.
But fortunately, Team 6 is out of the game in that 7th place slot. Hopefully, we'll never see them ever again. As let's take a look at the map here. Every team kind of in their own spot right now. Everybody getting their own objectives. A minute and a half until the next set of objectives spawn. So everybody's just going to be kind of looking to get those respawns. Day 3, so I believe that's mostly wolf respawns that people are going to be looking for. So where's my credits button? Nobody's actually really looking to cash out that much, as Team 1 is, I'm not going to hit the button, they're on Lumi.
Yeah.
But I do want to look at them because they are our hero.
They are the hero. Bernice getting that cannon, which is I guess they gave it 2 bullets now. But it's a very interesting item, especially really good on Bernice because he has that quick reload with the sniper to get that passive off as many times as he wants. And in close range with a slow, he's just able to kite you very, very easily. And he has the radar for some healing as well with those doubled auto attacks from crit. Gives him a lot more tankiness than you'd expect. Because people just think that you can blow him up because he's low range. As we see Team 5 and Team 4 in an engagement right here. Going down early is Giggy. And Minion also very low, but able to kind of escape here. But the flash is going to confirm that kill with Lennox using the Twin Lash on nobody. We have a third party coming in here. One member has died each for Team 4 and Team 5. And now we see Team 8 here trying to get some extra kills. And I think both teams are kind of handshake retreat here. We'll see if they have an ability to catch each other out.
Sniper's still looking to get some poke damage off there, but all it did was really kind of slow their movement on the map, as Plausible Steep and Kalist actually barely dodging Team 5 over there, but now getting caught by Team 8, who I don't believe they knew was actually chasing Team 5. And it looks like everybody's going to be kind of just getting their objectives now. There were a lot of objectives spawning on this bottom side of the map here. Team 8 going for their buys here. A lot of them can buy force cores. They're going to be getting this box here for free. Team 8 actually might be in one of the best positions on the map right now, as we see Team 1 going into, I believe, a zone. I know they picked up a key card. Yeah.
Yep. There we go. They get
Abandoned Labs.
I think this is Abandoned Lab, which is gives them a lot of wards, a lot of vision control. As possible, Sheep hitting a full combo on a Toenail. Toenail had no option there but just to die. Minion flashing in, missing every button possible, and Akeem is gonna just finish that off as well. So now we have a 2v2. Kacha's on each side, flashing in as Plausible Sheep, missing all the abilities. Now Akeem's just gonna hit some high damage auto attacks on the Plausible Sheep. Plausible Sheep running right into Realback. I imagine they're just gonna finish off that kill. Look for the Celeste trying to kill Toenail, so that they have to spend credits to res before he goes down, but finishing it off is Akeem, and another team goes down here.
Really, really unfortunate fight for Team 4 there. The Adela trying their best to get these fights here, but just not getting onto that back line with the checkmate, as we see Team 3 now looking to pressure Team 7, who did just win a team fight, was looking to reset, but wasn't able to get the full reset. Alchem going down to 1 HP, as this Lennox is just walking at them and pumping out so much damage. Toenail trying to dive the backline here, but Husui's just not who she used to be. Realbach now needing to run away as much as possible. Last member on their team, but the Dorito misses, but it doesn't even matter. That Lennox is just so sticky, and Team 7 unfortunately going down in 5th place here as we swap over to day 4.
Swap over to day 4, and a Necronomicon actually went down to Team 1. I wonder who they're going to put that on. I imagine it's going to be Shot, but I wouldn't be too surprised if Lenny wants to put that on just for the heal cuts support for the team. And we see here Bernice having a whole lot of items as well. Actually, I don't think they're going to use it, I guess. Necronomicon just going to go unused, as we do see it's a tank Lenny, which is going to be very nice for that team. They were double backline Enchanter, but now they have kind of a pseudo frontliner to help them out with a lot of CC and healing for them as well. This engagement's going to go down right here. Pluto trying to do the same thing he did last time, just walk into the enemy. He sees a Lenny, which is normally a squishy target, but this Lenny is tanky, so kind of using a whole lot of abilities and not on the back line, which is going to hurt them. We'll see if they can bring down Pluto. They have a lot of damage, and just running into the back line as they're going to take down Kacha here. Isekai still laying down some heavy fire into Pluto. I'm about going down, unfortunately, but Defins is the last member now, getting hit by the lightning in the background. Shots, dancing around here, seeing if he can find something. Probably just wants to finish off that Kacha, using the Q with Hitch the Cataclysm on her as well. And yeah, forced to retreat is the Adina.
Defins definitely in a little bit of a panic mode right now, using this VLS to try and find the respawn as we're running into night 4. That is the last kind of phase of the game where you're going to be allowed to kind of freely respawn your teammates, as we see Team 8 kind of going into Team 5 here right now. These Lennoxes we've seen have a really amazing game so far on every team, but Team 8 with this haze might be looking to just kind of ult here, see if they can chase. Big hook onto this haze though, out of position. Justina ult going into the invulnerability, but it doesn't matter if you have no team to come back to afterwards. This William Justina team that we've seen so much in the early game is now just getting rolled down, and Mercy chasing down each star, the last member on this team. Lennox does have a lot of movement between the slows in her kit and the swift strides that she has, and it's probably going to be able to get away here, but Mercy doing everything in their power to make it as annoying as possible. Each star going for the 1v1 here, but it was a bait the entire time, as Yon58 looking to help Mercy finish this off. The stun, 1000 HP left, 8,500. And the
trying to count it down
ult,
like the yards in football.
Yeah. I messed up my words.
It was very hard
going down, but I believe they do actually, the Justina picking themselves up on the other side of the map. Fortunately, it's not going to be a wipe, but they do have 30 seconds to get the res at any of these kiosks, or else it's going to be Lumi. As you can see on the map right now, Lumi is green, which means that if they don't get it now, they may never get it this game.
Yeah, they're looking for the res. They're trying to see if they can find a kiosk over there. Getting caught out, however, over here in hospital. Ult coming down from shots and from Guabe. I'm about hitting the ultimate, knocking them both back into the team and finishing off Guabe's that. So now they have the Lennox trying to run away. See if they can go all the way through stream up the temple for the res. But it is day 5 and Lumi is in credit mode, so it's going to be increasingly more and more difficult to do so.
Tyson Imabut is chasing down each star over here. Stop. With his Wickeling buff that they got off screen. It might happen. This Lenny character is just so strong in the hands of the right player. Very difficult to play, but very strong when used in the hands of a master. Mercy at half HP somehow.
Mercy at half HP. I guess they actually have lost their Nikki in a fight down there somewhere with either team, probably team 3. So now they're
drop the box to res, but it's day 5.
Day 5. You can't do that. Shaw going over there, cooking some food. They see the mobile kiosk, but team 1, I guess, doesn't care or wants to get their own buys first. Surely they have this scouted out, though. I guess they're just going to let them walk through. They're probably not paying a ton of attention to that.
Team 1 is walking to Team 3 over here. Satomura, Pluto walking in this front line next to each other. Pluto taking literally no damage from this take Letty, but a big CC. What a beautiful insect coming up by Tyson Imabut. And they were rooted for so long. Shot doing so much damage to that Justina ulti. I've been talking about how good that ulti is at making sure that you can't get dove, but it is also just this insane skill amp pumping damage ability. Pluto having to bail, 4,000 HP, barely getting them out of this fight, and now they're stuck in red as they have to hyper loop out and try and figure out a way back into this game.
When I told everybody day one, literally hours into Justiana's released, that she was overpowered with Lenny on her team, nobody believed me, and now look at us watching that beautiful wombo combo one-shots onto Team 3. Was it Team 3 or was it? Yeah, it was Team 3.
I don't know. There's two solo Lennoxes just kind of running around the
Oh,
map right now. A little part of
yeah.
me hopes that they just kind of like handshake 1v1 each other. Um, as we see Pluto literally just chilling over here, not even resting, just kind of standing there. I believe is... Ooh, Lumi's not in
Oh,
credit mode
wow.
anymore. Somebody did pick it up at some point. That's going to be a full team res coming up by Team 3 over here. Team 5, what are you up to? Might actually be TPing over to this Lumi to also try
Yeah.
and get that res.
We'll
We'll
see
see
if
what
they're
they
able
can
to get
do.
it.
TP's in, going for the Lumi here. Lumi will be going to hospital. Team 1 does see the ping here. We'll see if they chase. They are walking over. Not finding it, though. A little bit of a desync here on that.
I think they're going to get the res.
They might actually get the full res here.
Well, Team 1's walking over. They're coming over. They're coming in hot, so I believe they're going to get one
Oh,
res, but not the
big
other.
bola,
And
the
it looks like
flash
William's also
R.
AFK.
Each chart alone. Gigi 481 is deady. Another team like coming from Team 1 here. 20 kills. Very, very strong positioning as we see Mercy going down to some sort of damage over time as Yan 58 dies, giving them the wipe here. Defense, Pluto, and Satomura getting the full res and locking in at least second place here as they're going to be fighting in whatever the final zone is, because I was not paying attention to that.
It's likely going to be Stream here, and yeah, we have Team 1 with 20 kills, and with half that with 10, which is still a lot. Team 3 here getting a couple buys down. They have the blood weapon on their Kacha now, which is going to lead them to do a whole lot more damage. They can find a couple of auto attacks onto either Isekai or Shot. That's going to mean a whole lot now, as they also have an Opera Mask, which not quite sure how good that item is on Kacha, but they still have a 100% crit chance, so likely it doesn't really matter.
Stream is going to be our final zone here. Really biased towards our Team 1 gamers over here. Team 3 having to move across like 14 mountains and like 8 streams just to get over to this final zone here. Team 1 being allowed 15 business days in order to get this as the Dorito misses. Satomura just having to bail out. Shot honestly going down really low despite a lot of these early skill shots missing on the side of Team 3. Poking them out, but Isekai honestly took a lot less damage than I expected from that ult there. The root going down onto Satomura as they have to walk through all of these traps. Pluto going for the double flan to the Black Island, but it doesn't matter. I'm a butt going down to 1,000 HP, but that's the tank, baby. Isekai and Shot are able to free fire onto the entire enemy team as Defense is the last player here. We've all seen an Adina moment, but I don't think this will be it as the Dorito misses. The 1v1 between Tyson, Imabut, and Defense having to go through here. That's a tank, and Adina can only do so much. An amazing character, but at some point you gotta hit those abilities, which Defense does do. We'll see as Isekai and Shot here, though. Kind of seems like an unlosable fight for them. Shot going in for the 1v1, the Dorito missing. And Shot, I don't even know what that shield is from. Probably Bikini. As Defense going down to half HP. But Devin's actually healing a lot here. The healing in this kit doing so much as Devins clutches out against another character. We were joking about how hard it'll be, but we'll see. Is this which Bernice incident is it going to be today? Going to pick up Shot here. Defin seeing it, landing the Dorito, dealing so much damage onto Harry, Silverblitz, Isekai, as those timers are exactly the same. It's going to be whoever gets to zone first. Isekai barely getting it. And what a flawless, no mistakes last fight coming up by T1 for the win there. 31 points, well earned.
Winning it by the skin of their teeth by one boot of Bernice hitting that zone and getting a tick of timer on the Defense to die first. Very, very well played by them. I don't think they could have played that last fight any better, to be honest.
Really showing us what the top player gameplay in this North American region is made of. Beautiful play so far.
Beautiful play. They made no mistakes. That was hype.
That
I'm
was
glad you
crazy.
sent that code in. I'm glad that code was sent in to us.
Thank
That
you
was
so much
awesome.
to Silver Blitz for the win. Isekai, no skill at all, just luck.
That was
That
hype.
was funny. I like that funny.
It was-
The best kinds of fights are the fights where you almost throw the entire game,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
but then you win and you were never punished.
Never punished. No mistakes.
It's only a
They
mistake
were
if
just
you
sharing
lose.
the elo. They're just sharing the elo around, you know?
But yeah, they're making sure that the enemy team there could get like their plus
Yeah.
twos, so that you know,
Mhm.
because in a ranked setting, deaths don't matter. Everybody wins when somebody dies.
Everyone wins. Yeah, exactly. When somebody, it's just like real life.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Uh,
All right. Do we have any more
any
games?
codes? Any code gamers? Any codes?
We have a couple codes on the backlog. We have the Celine one that we could do for Destello Joker.
Still a Joker. I don't know if Ryzen ER is here, if he's looking to get a game casted.
Mm-hmm. Anyone? Any takers?
Anyway, please give us your codes. We need your codes in order for this to work.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So I am begging you, dear God, give us your codes. I don't have any ranked game. We'll take normal games. We will take normal games.
Yeah. I'll take 'em. If it's a game that you want to show off, that you want to have casted, anything.
I'd say we will pay you, but I don't.
Do
I
not.
won't. I won't
do that.
I wish I
don't-
could, but I won't.
I don't care that much, to be honest.
I'm just here for a good time. Also, once again, no pressure. If you don't want to do it, you like don't have to. Ooh, I just showed my match history. Ooh, it's not good. Ooh, don't look at that. Don't look away. Look away. Look away.
Yuck.
There's
Average rank 4.8.
Yeah.
that was sub 5 a couple days ago.
Oh, no. Ooh.
I need you to know how much you guys bailed me out.
I did my best.
It's okay though. I'm not washed anymore. I swear.
Yeah.
Was it? Why do I have a marker in skin? Oh yeah, I got the Sua skin as my RNG for finishing the like monthly. You've logged in every day.
Nice. Good one. You just now got that? Like
Yeah,
recently?
yeah. I didn't play during the anniversary.
Oh.
I didn't want to play this game.
I feel like I got that like months ago.
But yeah, probably during the anniversary. Go away.
Yeah, because it
Aztec
starts
Bot.
like preseason. Aztec Bot, I love you, man.
I appreciate you, Aztec Bot, but I think it's funny when we bully you.
Also, haven't
Aztec-
maxed out the ER pass, which is kind of funny.
Me? Or you?
Yeah.
I'm doing my best, okay? I got like 2 more levels. That's like
Pretty
3
close.
games. Look, I gotta obtain 2 legendary or higher items from supply boxes.
in one match.
In one match? That's too much. I have to open up 2 red boxes. Also, apparently I'm
Yeah.
just never at gas station.
Yeah, I think that's the same for me too. I have like 0 out of 7 kills in gas station, which doesn't make sense.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
Kill 7 test subjects in hotel, I'm gonna say, is entirely just my Vanya games.
That makes sense.
Playing Vanya, just getting my stuff done before everybody else is so funny.
Yeah.
Nerf that character, please.
Please. Please.
Alright, I'll
Alright.
call it at 58. Thoughts?
Yeah, that sounds good. If we don't get another code, we will just probably call it and cast the Destello game? Or
Yeah, I know the Celine games probably does.
yeah, the Celine one.
If I can find it. Alright, I got it.
Alright.
Control C.
Got a countdown of 2 minutes. Minute and a half-ish, 2 minutes.
Ooh, code just dropped by our hero
clutch
Ryzen
code.
ER. Am I
Right
saying that right?
before
Is it
barrel.
Raisin? Is it Raisin or Ryzen?
Raisin Eternal Return.
I need to know how to say this. Raisin? Raisin?
Well, you said first one, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I
which
don't
one you
remember
said
which the first one was. Raisin. Are we talking like raisin like the food? Or are we talking like raisin like AMD.
Raisin.
Raisin.
AMD.
Gotcha. Okay. We got this.
Perfect.
We're locked in
You're the
now.
goat.
Thank you so much.
All right. Let's get into it.
Let's do it. Toho. Oh, is Raisin a Toho thing? The next team 4. Bet.
Lennox team 4. Awesome.
All right, let's see if there's any bans.
We did have last game a Justiana ban. We'll see if that
Yeah, we'll
continues
see if
for this
anybody
game.
picked Justina
Nobody.
here.
Just one. So somebody did break the rules. Unfortunately, we do have Justiana.
Hersher Raisin.
All right, Hersher Raisin.
Is this
The
okay?
hero
Well,
for today.
now I have to ask if this is a Honkai reference, because I believe that's. I don't know if Hershers are like only. Can somebody explain Honkai lore to me? Is Hersher a normal word? Honkai plus Toho reference. Okay, we got it. We got
Okay.
it.
Nice.
I got there. Sometimes I understand references.
I like this team comp with the Lennox Arta Lenny. It's kind of a low damage team comp, but very high sustain. But with the CC like wombo combo potential, if somebody has like healing based in their kit, they probably can get CC'd for long enough to where it doesn't really matter if they combine their CC correctly. So I like this idea that they're going for here. Some other interesting team comps. We have Team 2 here with kind of like a one-shot sniper long-range comp, which will be interesting to see if they can get some cool conversions off of the Theodore, with a Luke being able to kind of run around and stay in a fight for a while with the W healing.
Certainly an interesting comp. Luke generally
yeah.
wanting to go in. Rio and Theodore looking for more of like one of those later game fights. So we'll see how they go together, but especially if we can get the like Theodore healing onto that Luke very well might just be immortal.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure, confirmed from chat, that this is actually an EU game that we're casting right now.
EU games? I don't think I've ever seen an EU game in my life, so I'm actually kind of hyped.
Yeah, a bit hyped for this. I'm excited for it. Fixing the ultimate is Yoitan with a name that I am not able to read. I apologize.
Sylvia.
Already half health right there from Sylvia. Using this kite and actually hitting them back into the wall, but dodging the knockup from the Sylvia. Sylvia may be forced to retreat right now because they don't have a whole lot of abilities. Using the speed gate in order to get a bit of distance and the wall for the slow. Q, they might actually turn this, we'll find out.
Ooh, big
using
unstoppable.
the unstoppable to avoid the knockup and recasting the W, which just puts their W at a higher cooldown. Yeah, I'm not quite sure about it either. They did get the shield and the burn is
It was a bait. It was a bait the entire time.
Yep, that's right.
So we see Icy here on the Justina, new character just dropped. Trying to poke out Mari over here. 1 HP, getting with the W proc. I actually haven't looked at what this character's abilities are, as we see Case Spigler kind of getting caught out here. Hisui, I'm gonna assume this is probably pre-hotfix.
Well, we can check the deck.gg in order to find out, but I don't know how to spell their name. So, it's Doom.
Banshee is in this game.
Okay.
Oh, Deus Volt getting completely caught right now. Way out of position. Hayes getting obliterated. As we see teammate getting into a fight right now. Please show me. Oh, wait, this is teammate. We're already spectating. I'm locked in.
We're locked in.
Team 1.
Yeah, so that person only plays Laura, so I can't.
Oh, so you can't tell which game it is. Oh no. Team 5 and Team 4 getting to a fight over here. Our hero Hersher Raisin trying to already got a really good ult onto this Hedgen. Arta getting the slow. Will they? One more hit. Beautiful. +1 for Team 4. As we see Team 5 also getting to another fight somewhere over here. Lucy QT going into the combo here onto Case Spiegler. Case Spiegler down to half HP, but the immunity of that Hisui character just does so much. Case Spiegler might be going down here again, though. So much of the third cast of W, I don't feel like I actually see that too much in my games. Terminate going down for Team 6. Getting out really early. Please buff that Lenore character.
Buff the Lenore character, Isaac. No bias. We do have word that this game was actually played earlier today, so it's very recent.
Okay, so it's probably
after the hotfix.
So this is likely after hotfix. So I can't make fun of how bad Hisui is anymore. As we see teammate at Team 7 getting to a fight here over this meteor that's about to spawn. Yoiton, after clutching up earlier, is able to clutch up a fight against Natia GG here and get their first objective. Team 1 getting into a fight with some other team somewhere on the map.
Nope, that's just the haze.
Literally, oh, well.
Yep.
Team 8.
Literally who? Team 8. They already have 2 members down. The Hedge and Force a retreat over into Temple to get to the TP. They're not quite sure if they want a TP yet, in case they teleport on top of one of their team. Might not be safe. We see here a fight in Cemetery for the tree right now.
Ooh, so close.
We have our goat trying to run away, trying to find a good angle for their team, missing the flay, unfortunately. But the Qs are doing a lot of damage. So I imagine if they committed to that, they might actually win. But they're trying to avoid the engagement from the Luke and the damage from the back line. Rio.
Ooh,
gonna hurt them a lot. But the knock up. Wow, very nice combo onto the Theodore, and now they have a 2v3 looking to hit the flay onto Gauntlet. Gauntlet getting brought down very low right now. Can Ryzen finish off this kill? And gonna hit the Q under Ryzen to finish off the kill. And I think they had a Luke that was able to retreat. But 2 kills going over to the side of our Goats Team 4.
We were talking earlier about Team 2, about how they're trying to play that long range, but when you're in any sort of range against this Lennox, it's just so hard to get away. There's only so much you can do. Team 4 really showing us just how strong this Lennox pick is in the current meta as they get into another fight here. Actually trying to finish off Team 2 here, who they were already in combat with this Luke, the last one left. Unfortunately, the revive is going to be able to come through for this Rio. Hopefully, maybe, please, Rio choosing not to res, as now our hero is going to be walking into Yoiton over here, who we have seen clutch twice out. Big flay though, keeping this, allowing his team to kind of deal with this Daniel on the backline. Daniel using the ulti here, seeing what they do. Another big hook onto Team 1 over here. Hershey Raisin doing so much damage as Deus Volt. Oh, gets saved by the Lenny to 100 HP. It's just Yoiton over here trying to clutch it out. So unfortunate. Beautiful combo coming in between Kuro the Panther and Brand So Cool until it wasn't. That Lenny ult barely saving the enemy team. We're looking for the refight here now as this Daniel goes in. Big peel knockback here, but we'll see how Team 4 gets out of it now. Big hook onto Yoiton though. Yoiton can't get away. So sticky this Lennox is. And the Unstoppable to get away as Daniel looking to actually go back in here. We'll see if that was a good choice or not. Daniel going down to half HP. Another hook onto Yoiton here. And the invulnerability kind of just getting used off cooldown into Yoiton getting stuck in no man's land now that that W is on such a long cooldown. But now it's Haze in a corridor. We'll see where this damage goes. The drowsy Gorilla Panther might just want to bail out here. Hershey Raisin going down to 200, 300 HP. But maybe it's a refight angle. The short range unstoppable dash coming in. Recast W. Kuro the Panther doing a lot here. Kind of an interesting fight. I'm a little bit surprised at how healthy the Team 4 was after that. A very long fight with only 1 kill on each side. Very close though. Revive coming in by this Lenny now.
And yeah, with 3 teams eliminated already, this map is going to be wide open for everyone. We see here in Pawn still fights happening. The 5 Omens bringing a lot of space, but the 3rd cast of W for Lucy QQ and Jag right there not really knowing what's going on, and they're going to find another wipe. So now we only have 4 teams left early into day 2. Yeah, so I believe we're going to have kind of a big neutral fight over here. A lot of teams are going to be splitting up, farming around separate sides of the map. But yeah, we saw right there earlier in that chapel fight just the power of a sustained comp like Team 4. Lennox no slouch in damage, as well as Arda. But with the healing going down from Arda and Lenny without them really needing to even focus on it, and the just massive tankiness of Lennox. But I think this Lennox is also running Vampiric, which is going to keep them healing even more in fights.
So interesting.
It's gonna be interesting. They might just start Exodia-ing teams if they don't have enough damage to bring them down.
Lennox is definitely a very interesting character. Super bulky, but also no slouch when it comes to damage. Every time I really see a good Lennox, I'm kind of quaking, if I'm being completely honest, with just how much pressure she can exert on the fight and make sure that like her teammates don't get caught. As we see Team 1
VLS.
VLSing above Team 4 over here, kind of seeing if they are looking for another fight. But after the last one, we'll see who's looking for what. As actually you can see on the bottom, on the minimap there, Hayes did not follow. He's a little bit caught out here. It's a little bit of a 2v3 if Team 1 wanted to actually fight here. Team 5, I will say, we haven't seen much about them yet. Getting these bear spawns over here, but also 12 team kills. Very, very strong so far. As Team 3 kind of hanging out, living their best
Team
life.
3 with 0 kills. They've just been on their own side of the map. They've been on the left side the entire game. All of the action has been happening on the kind of right bottom side of the map. So Team 3 is just going to get placement points here from doing absolutely nothing. Just like Luigi, kind of in that one video. Able to just stand still and kind of let everybody else kill each other.
I need you to know just how many Luigis I needed to go through my head before I got to that.
I'm sure there.
It was a little
was a
crazy.
lot.
I got to Luigi from Cars before I got to Luigi from Mario Party.
Who is Luigi from Cars?
It's the little blue guy with like that lifts things. Okay, that's
Yeah.
Luigi. I won't accept
Right, I
this
remember.
Luigi slander. Okay.
I mean, when I hear Luigi, I hear of only one, and that's my green goat.
But he doesn't do anything.
Anyways, we have over here every team kind of saying what I was doing, what I was saying earlier. They're splitting up. They're kind of getting their own farm around, trying to get their weapon mastery as high as possible for these later game fights, getting their credits, getting their buys. I think in the late game, the team that's most favored is likely team number 1, because they have a lot of characters that do really well with items. Team 4, no slouch themselves. If they get some tank items, some amp items, if they can find some CC, then the time to kill is going to go down, which is going to help them out in the long run.
Team 3, I actually wouldn't be too worried about. Honestly, the only real negative to Team 3 here is that they don't have any team kills. But as far as like frontline and damage goes, they do have a really, really good kind of like dive burst damage comp between the Razi and the Felix here. So I wouldn't be too surprised, especially if they can get onto Team 5 and just kind of one-shot them, ignoring all of their kind of cooldowns. Team 5 is allegedly the strongest team in the lobby, but just looking at them, you can tell they really don't have too much frontline on their team, so it's a bit hard to get on the back line aside from like a bush camp or just kind of somebody mispositioning.
Right, we'll see if Team 5 can farm up enough weapon mastery with their 12 team kills to be just more ahead. But team comp-wise, they're actually not looking great, as I think they're getting into an engagement here with Team 1 over here in Hospital. I think it's just Dave Savolto getting caught out here by Team 5. This is how they've been getting all their kills, supposedly, maybe. Just people getting caught out right here. We also see Jay on the Daniel having to run away as well. He has a bit of a shield. I think he's running heavy knee pads to get that shield, which is
Heavy
an interesting,
knee pads.
interesting, sort of interesting build for him.
Hayes stuck on the ground over here. I wonder if she's trying to res. No, just trying to run away. Unfortunately, Lucy QT, I believe, actually doesn't hear that, so they won't, unless they saw it out of the corner of their eye. Unfortunate, having to use the plus 200 to get their teammate back here, as it looks like a fight's starting out between Team 3 and Team 5. Fat Orange Cat was lazing about and getting caught right now. Justina going down half HP, actually, as we see Rotshot actually being able to dodge the engage over here. Absolutely pumping onto this Justina. We'll see if Sarah Room can actually do anything. As we see on the other side of the fight, Lucy QT and Namadul 777 were having their own little 1v1, but Sarah Rune, unfortunately, just so much stronger with the amount of kills they have. Up to 15 team kills on Team 5. Team 3 getting their first kill, but having to burn 400 creds if they're looking for reses now is so unlucky.
Yeah, it was an unfortunate start of the fight for them for Team 3, because they still had their Estelle trying to craft in the backline, and their Felix was caught out. I was surprised at how close that fight actually turned out for them. Razi played it really well, using the fancy footwork to find a kill right there, but not able to find the other one. Their Q went a little bit wide. Maybe they were stuttering, they were hyped up, they thought they could make the play, and choking it in the end. But still wasn't too badly done for them. I think that they're gonna look fine in this end game situation that we're gonna find ourselves in.
Rozzy definitely doing the Maxis cosplay there, showing just just how mobile and powerful this character can be in those like low HP situations. As we see, Team 4 is kind of moving up towards Team 5 here. Team 5 might be caught into this kind of like middle situation as Team 1, I believe, just got their res, had to use their minus 200, is going to be able to walk away here. Team 4 walking up towards this red box now, I believe, which will be spawning in 20 seconds.
20 minutes.
Definitely has this zone control here. Unfortunately, a lot of the stuff in stream is going to be completely like cleared or despied. Lied to you. There are still mobs here. Definitely not going to be complaining about that as they get just that little bit more weapon mastery, as Team 3 actually might be getting Wickeling here completely uncontested.
Yeah, it's going to be very beneficial for them. Low team kills, but with the amount of items, weapon mastery, objectives that they've gotten here, they're not going to look too bad. Blood going to go over to Felix, I imagine, to get him that blood spear, which is going to have him do a bunch of damage with these double auto attacks in the later game. Maybe they'll give it over to Rozzy for the high noon, but we'll see with what their choice is.
As we see Team 5 actually kind of looking into to fight Team 1 here, just use just how much stronger they are than literally every other team in the lobby, outside of maybe Team 4 at this point. This Justina, we've all seen just how much damage she can pump. Did get hotfix nerfed a little bit, but clearly not enough, as the entire backline is chunked to half HP. Missing the crossbows going to the backline. Palmore J looking to burst this Justina, but Justina's still at half HP. That's damage that's not gonna stick as Yoitan gets taken down, but it looks like the 3P of Team 3 is coming in. This Wickeling buff is gonna allow them to shred whoever they want, but Justina with this perma slow. Rachan is hyper mobile, but not going to be mobile enough to get through that. I believe 40% slow of the empowered Q. Big bounce back. Get the res onto Lucy QT. And they're just going to disengage there. Elma Duel 777 finishing Yoitan on the ground over there. Team 1 completely neutered down to one player left, as it looks like Team 5 is going to try and refight Team 3 over here. Fat Orange Cat taken down to half. Rachan trying to find a way out. Actually does successfully get the movement as Lucy QT goes down. Sarah Rune is going to be looking to clutch this up, though. Fat Orange Cat can only do so much, but that Felix does so much, as Icy is somehow the last player left here, completely using their ult already. There's nothing left, but Justina does so much damage. Namadul 1v1. Will it happen? Big clutch coming up from Icy. Actually, kind of an insane fight there. Wow. It was close, and then it wasn't, and then it was, and then it wasn't. And then Lucy QT gonna get picked up here for free. Unfortunately, the Kathy does get completely cleaned. I'm not sure if it was cleaned by, was that Team 3, or if it was just an unfortunate timer thing. But it is day 5, so it'll be a little bit hard to get this, unless I believe Lumi comes over here. Are they gonna go for the Lumi res? Maybe. No, Team 5 actually is choosing to self. Oh, maybe. Now they see it. Unless not looking for the res, they just don't want their teammate back, I guess. As we see Team 4 now positioned for a very clean game here. Team 5 walking down into them, didn't want the res. Meanwhile, this Haze is actually looking to maybe go for it. Lucy QT going in here trying to get a pick onto Kuro the Panther. Actually, a lot of damage coming out. This 2v3 is starting to look possible, but our hero Hersher the Resin is insane at peeling, as Icy goes down to 1 HP. Kuro the Panther really pumping, and now we're going to see the sustain come in. It doesn't matter if Hersher Raisin goes down, because Kuro the Panther and Pranzo Cool, if they try, can just go back to full HP so easily. Icy having to run away here, or else they will totally wipe, as I have no clue what's going on with this Haze on the other side of the map. TP was using the TP to go out. As we go back to the fight over here, Pranzo Cool and Icy looking to go into this fight. Hersher Raisin did get picked up. Oh, barely misses the hook. It was so close. I actually can't believe that missed. That hitbox looked like it went right inside. Icy walking into Temple here, 10 seconds left. Probably going to take this to go over the wall. Look for a reset. Do we know where Lumi is at this point? Lumi going back to Pond if they want the full res here, but 30 seconds. We'll see if Lumi makes it. Team 1 also has that prio there. Team 1 definitely looking like they'll get the full res here, but Icy usually...
Yeah, this is probably going to turn into a mage 1v1 over here in Pond. Both fighting over Lumi, but Deus Volto is going to get the res first and going to get another one as well because Icy does not have enough CC. Oh my god, but he might just one-shot both of them, turning this around in the 2v1. And yeah, Daniel has no option.
Another clutch from Icy, so good. And gonna get the actual full team res here, maybe.
Well, yeah.
Does get it. Lumi not leaving yet.
Even if Team 4 wants to come over to Pond to try to force this, they can't win consistently because it's not a 1v3. It's 3v3 now. So Team 5 poised to take this win right now over Team 4, but Team 4 no slouch themselves. With this team comp, if Justina can get a really good ultimate off, I don't think the amount of sustain that Team 4 has is going to really matter. But it all depends. She doesn't really have any teammates to set up for her ultimate. They just kind of have to stand in it themselves. We'll see if they want to play around that or if it's just going to happen no matter what they do. They're summoning some Bloods as well. They get a little bit extra power for this final fight, but they're not going to have priority over the zone very well if they do. So they get there first with Raisin going in, Kuro the Panther shortly behind, and now this fight's going to pop off here.
I will say it's definitely the biggest boon of this team here is going to just be how sticky this Lennox is, as the Lennox is just completely ignoring everything and one-shotting Icy. That Vampiric doing so much. Herser Raisin still at full HP as it goes down to Sarah Rune. 300 HP, not going to be able to clutch this out. Lucy QT doing so much damage earlier, but what is going to be a beautiful checkmate coming up by Team 4. That Lennox just has such high value, especially with that Vampiric giving the extra damage and extra sustain. Oh my god, Amp Lennox?
Oh yeah, look at that, the courtier and the dragon scale. Wow, that is why.
That's actually impressive. It's impressive how bulky that character is. Got the Tappy. Yeah. It's Happy's Crusader helmet sort of scales. Oh my god, wait.
Yeah, I mean, lacking damage no more if you go Amp Lennox with 2 healers in the backline. Like, you're not even really realizing the amount of tankiness you're losing because you just have so much healing from your other teammates, as well as Lennox herself being no slouch to healing based on her, or no slouch to tanking damage based on her passive. Like, you could just walk over anybody. Just walking, ignoring the front line, straight into the Justina, and just one-tapping her for free.
Oh, I wish I could see the damage stats for that game. That looked insane. That Lennox was pumping. Oh my god. Hi, Key. I want to rewatch that Justina kill because that was so funny.
Please, you can rewind it if you'd like.
I have to hit the UI toggle. Look at this. This is so funny.
just ignoring them, just walking straight forward.
It's just okay. I wish you could have like better stuff.
Yeah.
But look at this. You just walk.
Oh wow.
This is so funny. Like, I get a little worried about the dive here, but it's just Q, flay, Q. It completely ignore the ult, Q, flay, Q, and she's dead. Oh my god. And then just the sustain on the backline from the Lenny and Arda. It's so funny.
It's so good.
Justine had like 46k. Yeah, that Justina was pumping though.
Yeah, it looks like Raisin did 25,000 damage that game.
Oh
Justina
my
had
god.
47,000 damage.
I just want to point out just how many buffs are on this too.
Yeah, that is satisfying. That's like Maple Story buffs right there.
Layer. That was a good game.
Never seen the 3rd layer before.
All right. Yeah, how you feeling, Woodbine?
I'm feeling parched. I'm feeling like no amount of water is helping me right now.
All right. So what do you think? You want to do one more? Or you want to call it there?
I'm down to do one more if somebody has a code.
Any codes in chat? Oh, there's already a code in chat.
Barreled, yeah.
Is this a shielded? Code?
Shielded moment. All right. Shielded didn't want to post it himself. I understand, or themselves.
Shout out to Shielded. At least my goat.
That was a Shielded. My goat. All right, it's getting into our 5th and final game for today's stream.
Oh shoot, I didn't call it how many points they got. They had what, seven kills? 10 kills? 18
They
points.
had 10 team kills,
18 points.
18 points. Good job.
There are no bans this game.
Shielded!
Where are my
Uh,
bans? Show me my
Yeah,
bans.
no bans, only 2 Hisui.
2 Hisui, 2 Abigail, 2 Lenore, and 0 bans.
Mm-hmm.
I hate this game.
Teams, they don't really want to grief each other by banning the characters. They just want to have a nice civil game. Some team comps that are interesting here. Team 1 with the Elena with the Jackie is going to be able to set up a lot of damage. Jackie's able to get off those auto attacks off of the freeze.
Team 1 with the freak comp.
Yeah, team with the freak comp. As I imagine that Jackie is Harry Silverblitz Isekai for the win. No skill at all, just luck. Who is a Jackie one-trick pony for life.
Except for the Bernice incident.
Nope. Anyways, team 2 right now. They have a good comp with 2 characters able to go and Katja staying in the back line. But if they're able to get through the Marcus, Katja kind of doesn't have a whole lot of defense. More of greedier front lines there. Team 3 with an interesting comp. That Martina is probably going to have a lot of support right there as we see Nepu all up just getting an early kill.
Team 3 is actually the team that I'm kind of the most interested in looking at all of these things, because if once Martina gets into broadcast mode, she can pump damage, but she can also get that big team-wide stun. And between her and Estelle, this Camilo can definitely get set up for some really, really big and easy fights. Because we've all played against Camilo, we know just how much damage that team can pump. I do also want to take a look at Team 6. Definitely an interesting comp here. Is this a pistol? No, it's AR ESOL. So a little less interesting. No real one-shot comps, but that Nikki ult allowing to just kind of completely lock down a single target, as we see that kind of happening over here. This is Alex going down to the full team of Team 6. A lot of just minor fights happening around. Nepu all up getting another kill on Senor Assquakes. As Byron looking to go collect their +1, and Mr. Assquakes actually getting out that time, funnily enough.
Yeah, we'll see if Byron's able to finish off this kill. Nikki with a lot of movement with the charged up Qs. And probably going to use the parry here to be able to get out, but Byron standing right in front of it, and Nepu all up able to confirm that kill for sure. We see another fight's going down here in Uptown. Getting chased is the Lennox right here by Isekai and I'm a butt with no mana, which is kind of common for him, as you'll see.
Oh my god. Toxic.
Toxic. He doesn't build mana pots. He's always out of mana. And now we see Martina here getting her stack and sacrificing her life for it. The little Yandere, who's actually Bianca's voice actress in this game as well, on the Lenore. Buff that character.
I love the city also loving those stacks. I believe they're all independent of each other. So that might have been 3 stacks for the Martina right there.
Would have been. I believe so.
You see, what do you know, walking up onto the hero team, Team 1 over here, Tyson Imabut getting completely engaged on. Big knockup coming through. Big knock back, though, by the crossbow skill. Shield is starting to pump here. Tanagomi not doing anything about it, just shielded free fire and dealing so much damage. As we see Chiara sit on me is going to get absolutely redacted on. And that's a full team white for Team 2, unfortunately. Beautiful team fight coming up on Team 1. Should have playing that completely perfectly. We'll see. We've all seen the Nadine incident, and it might be happening again. Shielded pumping out so much damage already into this game.
Yeah, Shielded was just able to free fire that entire time. Had 2 frontliners that the team was primarily focusing on. As we see another fight over here for priority over this tree, Yoshi goes in a little bit. Shadow Fear trying to kill Nepu all up, but not able to hit anybody quite yet. They've just been walking around, and now they finally pick up a kill. We see the ultimate going in on Byrain, and now they have 3 members here to get priority of this tree location. Nepu up, all up, and Byrain are still going to try to go in, see if they can catch off maybe a low health sleepy gamer right there. But the Abigail's just going to be able to grab the tree for free, as forced to retreat is team number 7.
A little bit of a tiny fight over here between the human and the Charlotte. Charlotte not a very, very strong 1v1er. As you see, teammate actually looking to go fight another team over here, getting stuck in the middle between the little Dandere or the entire team of Team 4 actually, as it looks like Shadowfear RD using the full combo here. I'm not sure if this is which patch this is. Big Insane not actually getting anybody on the enemy team. Little Yandere having to walk away on this Lenore here. Buff that character, please, dear God, as they have to walk away. Sleepy Gamer here trying to find this last kill. Little Yandere needs to use one more Q to upcast the W for the movement speed. Actually not going to use it for the upcast and movement speed. Using it for the slow there. But we're actually seeing this perfect Lenore range here, where Lenore might actually be able to turn this around into a kill onto CP Gamer 3 if they play it perfectly. We got the full stack here. We'll see what they cash out on again. Flash in, gets the root though. Little Yandere using on the upcasted Q is going to deal so much damage as the little Dandere gets that +1 for Team 4. As we see Team 1 actually getting to another fight. Our heroes here going in against this Martina. Martina already going down. Head Eagle going down to 1 HP. Maybe this actually so much healing by this Camilo. Harry, Silver, Blitz, Isekai is not gonna be sent to another world. As that's another wipe for Team 1. Beautiful, beautiful play coming in by Harry, Silver, Blitz, Isekai, really pressuring that right click button and hitting W at some point during it.
Yeah, so I think Shielded and Imaba were able to find a kill onto the teammates, which allowed Isekai to get his W back up to get the healing from those auto attacks. And with Dual Sword, you get double healing from that, as we see Sleepy Gamer getting caught out right there for free. They're actually coming in as a third party into this forest fight. Shielded getting brought really low already. Isekai looking like he's wants a front line, but sees two teams there and doesn't really feel too confident about the engagement onto two different teams. This is going to back up a little bit. Priority of the zone goes to Team 4 here. But Team 1 also very strong. Getting hooked in right now is Shielded. Imaba going in a little bit far right here. Almost has the freeze onto the Lennox, but Lennox getting caught between a rock and a hard place as two different teams are going to go in there for the kill. And now Shadowfear wasn't followed up by his team because Sleepy Gamer was still reviving, and now he dies for it as well. Little Yandere poking out Isekai, but I imagine Team 1's just going to back up and go towards the Mithril Alpha right here, as they already have 11 team kills. They're very ahead in this lobby.
Yeah, definitely a very good fight for Team 1 here. Actually looking like they aren't going to cash out on this objective just yet. Isekai looking to start it as CP Gamer 3, who's finally respawned, is going to be looking towards this, trying to maybe apply some sort of poke damage onto the tank that is Tyson Imaba. But a new team just dropped. Bydrain and Nepu all up, who we've seen so much of in this early game, looking to get this poke damage. 4 teams actually here right now. So we see Team 1 going in to Team 4 over here. Little Dandere going down to 1 HP. Azuma Azuko going to actually fall here. Tyson Imaba but looking to chase Little Dandere. But on the other fight here, it looks like CP Gamer 3 is going to be trying to pop Yoshino 1-1, but is not gonna finish it off. This Hisui character is not quite as strong as she used to be. Byrain down to 1 HP. Sleeper Game 3 doing his best, not able to finish as we see it. Team 1 has rejoined the fight. Nepu all up is going back down, and Yoshino 1-1 is gonna have to completely bail as they finally actually get this Mithril over here. Very big fight. 4 teams there. Somebody got a craft somewhere. Sleepy Game here and now being chased by Byrain. Respawn coming in by Shadowfear RD though. Look like they might be trying to go and catch onto Byrain here, but we've all seen just how mobile that Abigail character is, getting +1 for free. They're gonna get the pickup here. I don't actually know where the rest of Byrain's team is. Oh, they're completely dead. They were gambling the entire game on that. As we see the little Yandere a little bit caught right now. A little weird. 2 Lenores. Buff that character. She needs it. And I believe that's a normal Alex, not a tank Alex, correct?
If you scroll those items real quick, I can let you know.
Tab. Oh, but we're getting to another fight here. As Shadow, the RD going into the back. Nice mark onto the Alex here, but it's not going to do much as that Lenore ult is going insane. Nearly ties to the Raven as the Charlotte ult keeps the entire team of Team 5 alive here. Lenore not able to finish any of those kills, something that I see on the daily. As Team 1 just kind of farming over here. Everybody kind of chilling. Ryzen AR, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate everything you are. And thank you for giving a code. Because
Yay!
I really appreciate it.
We did need codes desperately. We've been
We did
casting
desperately
strings for
need
weeks
codes.
now. Yeah, we see a lot of items getting bought here by all the other teams. The Alex is actually a pen Alex, so his abilities are going to do a lot more damage. Not the crit Alex build, but more of the I will full combo you from full health to dead Alex with here. And he also has a attack speed chest piece, which is interesting. I haven't really seen that on that character very often. So we'll see how it performs later in the game with the Charlotte healing. That character definitely does excel, especially in the penetration variety of the character. So we'll look pretty good.
We are looking about like 40 seconds until the next day spawns. This is about when most teams are going to start deciding where they want to finish their rotation. We do see teams 7 and 6 here kind of pressuring each other. That's actually a Gamma key that's going to drop.
Gamma.
That's kind of worth fighting here. Byron going down to half HP, not getting any sort of healing from whatever that rune is called, as we see a big ult coming in by the human. Nikki does press R into Byron here as Yoshino one-on-one just kind of gets one shot on the back line here. Big stasis coming up by Mr. Azquakes. As we see Nepu all up, does have to run here. It's going to be complete control of school coming for Team 6 here, as we see another fight's happening with Team 5. Oh, Nepu all doing so much damage, getting the trade kill, but unfortunately having to go down there. 6 team kills for Team 7 is going to be really good, but not the placement they wanted. That is, I believe, 6th place. 7 points for that game. Kind of unfortunate with how well they were playing at the beginning.
Yeah, very unfortunate. I think Team 4 actually was able to pick up the Gamma loop, so we'll see if they're going to take that over there, get a whole lot of items for free from the Gamma. Team 1 looking very strong in this lobby as well. They have a Rat Hisui in the zone. We'll see if they have that scouted out and are going to try to kill them after this res, as they, I think, are going to try to greed for the additional res onto Sleepy Gamer. Sleepy Gamer already half health. I'm but rushing in there. And Isekai going into V1, going to be brought down, but was able to set up his team nicely enough for this fight. If Imabud is able to chase all the way down there, hit a freeze, and follow up by Shielded, and Gigabytes is actually going to turn around and get taken out by Shielded, and they're going to be able to res Isekai for free as well. So they are looking very strong. 17 team kills, full control over the side of the map with a lot of farm on it right now. And now we only have left of 4 teams, so we'll see how everyone plays this. We have one team with kind of all of the kills in this lobby, all of the weapon mastery, and a lot of items. But with the Gamma being taken by Team 4, they're not looking like any slouches themselves.
Also getting a prominence onto this here, Charlotte's going to be really big. We've all seen how, especially earlier today, we saw just how much this Charlotte healing can do. And with an additional 10% cooldown reduction, being able to heal more and more is just going to be such high value for this team comp of Lenore, Alex, who are just kind of trying to poke out before the fights. And it just forced you to make a mistake into them, in which case then Alex can kind of one-shot and win the game. As we see Azquake's kind of getting a successful engage onto this Alex here, but Lenore getting completely dove now. So much coming in, big stasis to ignore the Lenore ult, as we see Alex getting completely caught in the fight here. Bounties going 1-for-1 as Team 4, a little Dondere TP into the middle of it, not where you want to be right now. The rest of the team actually is deciding to TP, and seeing that the fight is basically completely over. The Korean Lenore here showing us not a lot, just kind of running away, not able to get the res here. Lumi is unfortunately in credit mode. They will have to buy them in red here. That's probably about 8 seconds lost, as Azuma Azuko doesn't get the hook, doesn't cancel the res, flashes in, 3-man flay, but this is a 2v3. I'm not sure this is what you're looking for. Lenore, the little Yandere, not looking to go into this fight here. Lennox going down to 1 HP, and now that's a big ult here, keeping them away. A big insane, actually. That attack speed on that Alex doing so much, as the little Dondere and the little Yandere are now having to bail out here, or else they're kind of screwed.
Little Yandere gets caught out for the final hit, and now they're down to 1 member, Bernice, the little Dondere, forcing them to run away. They're going to have to try to res in hospital. They only have 20 seconds to do so. And Lumi's in credit mode. Maybe they'll tap Lumi, see if they can get it out of credit mode, or they're just going to have enough timer to be able to res in hotel right after they take the wolves. Right near, we've kind of reached a little bit of a state of teams looking to position for the Wicca line, as we see 2 teams here up in school trying to play some footsies, trying to get some vision. We've seen a full engagement actually happening right now. The Charlotte being baited out, but they're just going to have to retreat beforehand.
Wickeling is spawning now. We'll see if Team 6 over here is looking to chase. No, they're not. They're gonna, actually not start this Wickeling. They're scared that there's another team here. Okay, now they're pulling the Wickeling. Very edge of their range, but they will get this free blood here for the free red weapon. Nobody actually picking up the entire thing. Blood going over 2 bloods. Oh no, they're just giving it to each other. That pop-up scared me a little bit. Going over to the human, I believe, is getting the blood weapon here to see if he can just pump out the most possible damage. Team 5 hanging out on the top. I don't actually know what they're doing in red over there. That Charlotte took so much red. We're going into a kind of a lull state in this game as teams are looking to farm. Team 1 already knows that they're in a strong place. If they can just like chill and not worried about this Wickeling buff, they basically are guaranteed to win here with how much a lockdown and dive is on this team. Everybody working so perfectly together. Team 4, kind of an unfortunate game so far, having to use a lot of creds on rezzing. And Team 5 and Team 6 are going to be actually kind of positioning in the zone still together. What zones are left? Those zones are respawning, so they're not forced to stay in the zone, but the Wickeling of Team 6 does just instill so much fear into Team 5 right now.
Yeah, instilling a whole lot of fear. We got Alex going in for the full combo, using the ultimate to try to zone off Human from the fight, and they're going to try to take down Assquakes before this even begins. Using the insane, running it into bounties, unfortunately, and now the stun going in and the taunt from Alex. The Koreans are going to bring down the other Team 6 right there. Very well played by Team 5 with a wombo combo right there. You could kind of see the Lenore ult and how much damage it can really do, but it was a little bit of an int by the Nikki to bring it into her team with the parry, which was unfortunate, but wow, it did so much damage in no time at all. It's quite awesome to watch their health bars just drop instantly right there. As now we're down to 3 teams. Day 5 is going to be hard to res. We got Team 1 all the way up there in Fire Station. They're deep into yellow, and I believe they're just going to find their way into the top of archery range right there. Other teams, they might fight in hotel at the beginning. I think the team number 5 could go down to beach and fight Team 4, which could be an interesting fight before the final zone will be in hotel. But it looks like Team 4 is going to roam up to hotel, the little yandere, little dandere. So we'll see if they have the sight onto team number 5 summoning over there in school. He's the guy going to pick up this meteorite in red zone to try to prepare. Maybe he's just going to put into a water to become as strong as possible for this final fights.
Definitely an interesting set of zones in this final area over here. Hotel being the middle zone, beach and archery are honestly very far away, so if any team's going to be looking to get some sort of like early prio on this zone, it's going to be really difficult. But we do see Team 5 is going to be fighting Team 4 here, guaranteeing that we're just going to skip the entire kind of side zones over here, as Ozco getting stuck on the insane, little Dandere having to go alone here. Not going to be a full team wipe, but you have to kind of assume that Team 4 is completely out of it at this point, unfortunately.
Yeah, Lumi also in credit mode, so you can't even really gamble a TP onto Lumi to res your team before these final zones. We'll see if Team 5 just wants to finish off the rats, or if they want to move up to archery range, but I imagine their best option is kind of to move down to beach, try to get the Bernice, not assume that he went to archery range, because his best gamble to res his teammate is going to just be sticking in beach. As we see, setting up here very nicely is Team 1. They got the Crusader helmets onto Tyson Imabutts, which is going to make him a whole lot tankier. Get these CC freezes more often for his team so he can set up for future fights. I think the advantage in this final zone between Team 5 and Team 1, because I'm kind of counting out Team 4 here, is going to go to the side of Team 1 because the Wombo combo is not going to work super well when Team 1's playing super split like this, right? They have Imabot who's going to be running in on the back line. They have Isekai who's going to be kind of playing on the side, waiting for his moment to engage. And they have Nadine on the back line who's just going to be taking free auto attacks whenever it's given to them. So Alex is probably going to look at the Nadine. Lenore's going to try to follow up on it, but it's not going to work super well. And yeah, we see a rootkit coming out, so Little Dondre is actually going to escape. And if this is Norms, this is very funny. But they're going to get it for free. And now it's just going to be Team 5 and Team 1, as Team 4 is going to escape here, getting some extra RP. If this were ranked, it's plus 10 right there. Nicely played.
I don't actually know how the interaction, if somebody's... okay, so it does count as a team instantly... being gone from the game, which means that we are skipping this little extra time here. Both teams are going to be fighting for this control over here. We already see the VLS of Team 1 getting pre-sent. A little bit of a desync there. It looks like they haven't launched themselves yet. Don't want to take too much red. Actually decide not to VLS, so which means that Team 5 is going to get this early prio here, be able to set up. We've seen just how much damage this late game Lenore can do on the poke. Dropping the VLS there for no reason other than fun, as Lenore starting to drop this poke down, but also receiving poke of their own. Shielded, looking to see if they can get an angle here to allow Isekai to go in.
Yeah, Isekai looking for an engagement, looking for probably the Lenore, because honestly no amount of Charlotte healing is going to save that Lenore. The only thing that's going to save Lenore from damage from Isekai is an ultimate. Amboy going in very early, getting brought down to half HP. Shielded actually caught out here, but able to flash out, and Isekai seeing that opportunity going in, but unfortunately getting one shot here. And now we have Shielded in a 1v3. Their health bars are low, but so is Shielded, so it's not super guaranteed. They're also going to get some healing from finishing off the bodies. Let's see if Shielded can pull this out here. Getting hit by the Alex early. Alex switching to the melee form to try to set up some CC. But Lenore going a little bit too far forward, and Shielded getting taunted. But the taunt doesn't matter, as he's just able to kill Alex after it's done. And now we have a 1v1 against the Charlotte who has no damage, and Shielded winning the 1v3. So clutch.
Beautiful target selection
by Team 5.
Beautiful target selection coming in by Shielded there. Really watching as the enemy team didn't even really isolate themselves, playing really on a nice edge there, making sure they were playing at their kind of max range, pump into the Lenore, pump into the Alex, and then pump into the Charlotte. Just immaculate target selection, immaculate movement, and that's an easy first place. Not worried at all by Team 1 there. 19 team kills, 27 points in this final game.
Well done, Shielded, keeping his team in first place for this game. Oof, Team 5, I mean, they played it really well, but after their cooldowns were over, Shielded just didn't have anything to worry about. There was no Alex ult, there was no Lenore ult, there was no Charlotte ult. And after all those big threats are out of the way, Shielded can just kind of press S and auto attack to victory. Good, well played. Oh,
bless you.
As our final 5 game is over.
Oh. All right, and with that, thank you all for dropping by. Those were actually really, really good replays. I really like those replays. Give me more of those replays.
I want more.
I lost my 0% win rate for this. Wait a second. That was a ranked game.
Oh wow.
That was Harry's ranked game.
That's why they escaped. Okay.
That's crazy. That's so funny. Thank you for the stream. No problem. I have one. Unfortunately, I do have to go to work later today, but if you want us to... Actually, wait, is there a patch this week? No, right?
I'm not sure.
We will be back probably next Tuesday at the same time, 10:30 Pacific and 1:30 Eastern.
I have a dentist appointment.
Okay, I'll be here. I'll be here to cast your games next week. If you want to keep it around, we should be on the same patch. If you want to keep that, lovely replay, I'll see if I can find somebody else. But I'll also be here if it's just me. But yeah, next Tuesday we'll be doing more of these. So thank you all for dropping by. And bring your replays. So we can
bring your replays. Bye bye.
Bring your replays.
Thanks for watching.
Bye bye. Have a great day.
Have a good day.